Why aren't we in like a Google Meet? Like,
Hey,
so we
what's
can
up,
like share.
guys? Nerdy Girl Adventures here. I am joined by
Rogue Alpha Wolf.
and
Flint Hills,
hey,
aka Toxic.
yes, sir. Hopefully everyone's having a great night. What's up, Dirkos? How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. What's up, Titan Dog? How are y'all doing? Hopefully y'all are doing well.
Okay, I'm getting mine up now.
Okay. What's up, Nugget? What's up, Chronic? What's up, Kano? How's it going, guys? How's it going? What's up, Knight? How's it going? If you guys could drop a like on the stream, I would definitely appreciate it. So, I actually have a couple of topics. Oh, I already did that, Kano. I did a redraw yesterday, and Controls won that. I'm waiting for the gift card to come for him, and then Black Gem contacted me, so I gave him his prize. That sounds really weird. I'm never doing that again.
Really need to give me back freaking mod in there. I've
Right?
been a mod for you guys for years.
For sure,
And then-
though. What's up, Nugget? It's good, man. It's good. What's up, Rip Legit God? So, we're going to be talking about a couple of different things today. I don't know what they specifically would like to talk about, but I've got a couple topics in mind that I think would be interesting.
Yeah, I got like a couple. If they're interested, I can teach them how to, or promote and like if they
Yeah.
would like, then I can teach them how to build a website and all of their stuff. If they would like that.
Lit. That's really pretty cool, though.
I'm having technical difficulties. My Streamlabs said oof.
Aw, it's all good, dude. It happens to the best of us.
Okay, I'm connecting my thing. It's just streaming a little bit.
Okay.
So
Yeah, for those of you guys that are just now coming into the stream, you guys missed me playing Five Nights at Freddy's.
That was funny.
I know. Oh, actually, okay, so the first topic to start us off with, guys. Who do you think is gonna win? Godzilla or King Kong? Zez, don't say anything because I already know you know.
Godzilla.
That's what I'm thinking.
All day, every day.
That's what I'm thinking.
I name my stream like just live podcast.
Oh, okay, so guys, I have a crazy, bro, DM me and let you know how many. Okay, Nugget. Alright, man. So, okay, I'm gonna tell you this crazy story. I was gonna try to tell you this, Wolfie, yesterday when it happened.
Uh-huh.
So I went to a flea market, right? And they had a psychic, like a booth with like this woman who said she was a psychic and like tarot card reader, medium, all that jazz, right? So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna get my tarot cards read. I've never had it done. Screw it, let me go do it. And I know a lot of people have different views on it, like, but I just wanted to do it once, just to say that I've done it.
Yeah.
Streamlabs?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
so today, during school,
Mhm.
me and my cousin have the same class, and it's weight,
I will Nugget.
like power and oh my god, after we felt like spaghetti because we pushed each other. Like I put like pounds and pounds of weight on his thing.
Dang. But like, okay. So, I go back there, right? She looks at me. We sit down at the little table that she has set up, right? And she's like, "I'm getting this vibe right off the bat, but have you had any like paranormal encounters? Like, have you seen ghosts?" I'm like, out of all the things that you could start off with, that's the thing. Okay. So I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Are you afraid of some of the things that you've seen?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "When you were younger, though, that was when you first saw a ghost, right? How did that, you were comfortable with it then?" I was like, "Yeah, I actually saw a family member the first time that I had an experience." She was like, "And now you've had some pretty terrifying ones, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." And anyways, continuing on. She's like, yeah, she's like, I can tell that you have spirits in your home. She's like, but I want you to know that the spirits that I believe in, they're not harmful and all this other stuff. She's like, but there is a spirit in your home and it is trying to get your attention, but it's not negative. I'm like, oh, okay.
Good.
I was like, oh, okay, great to know. Like, you know, and so after all that, I go home. But oh, another thing, she said that I was an empath. So that's interesting. And yeah, I came home and I'm laying down on the couch, right? Lucas is sleeping, blah blah blah. And it was really creepy because I saw a shadow over me, right? And
No.
I called Brandon and I'm like, Brandon, you know, at first I was trying to play cool. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just bored, you know. And he's like, he ran up those stairs not even a few minutes later. He was like, dude, as soon as you called me, I felt like someone was watching me. And he said that he heard a male voice on the phone.
Didn't I tell you that you had a spirit in your house trying to get your attention?
That's messed up, man. I'm like, oh crap. What's up, Max, by the way?
She's like, oh crap, Wolfie was right.
I know. What's up, Maggie? You got a puppy? That's awesome. But I'm talking to Wolfie, and I am talking to Toxic Beast, aka Flint something. I forgot the new name.
I'm gonna have to stream actually through YouTube because my
You're good,
OBS
Zez.
is having an issue with the output for some reason.
Ah, you're good. Bro, I was like, oh crap. Oh man.
What is up, guys? It's your boy Rogue Alpha Wolf. How's everybody doing? If you guys like the video, be sure to hit the like button, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. I do apologize for the little bit of the spam that we did have, you know, with the streams trying to get set up for Discord. I was having some issues with my OBS software. And
Dang,
it's
Zez.
saying that it had an issue with the output. But today, guys, I am joined with your girl
Ayo, Nerdy Girl Adventures.
and your boy.
It just got so quiet.
That's you.
Toxic?
Did Toxic go oof?
I don't know. Anywho, he'll talk when he's here. It's okay. It's fine.
The ghost kidnapping.
Don't say that. Refill. Oh my god, dude. I'm actually gonna share my screen for a minute, and I'm gonna show you guys something. Oh no.
Yeah, I can hear you. But
Okay. Besides that, alright, I'm gonna share my screen with you guys real quick. Alright. Let me know if you guys can see my screen or not. Oh, I forgot to mute your stream. Oh, it's not popped up.
Oh, God, give me a minute.
Okay, you can see my stream. Okay. So, for those of you guys that don't know, I have a GoFundMe for my dad's house.
Oh, well.
Hello. These are some of the pictures that I have of the house. So if anybody's interested in donating, or if anybody could share this around, I'm gonna post the link. Wrong thing. And that is the link if you guys are interested
Sorry,
in
your message.
donating or anything like that.
Oh. So, speaking of paranormal activity,
Oh no.
I downloaded a new app. It's called the SRS tool,
Mhm.
and it can track kind of like a figure with line art. So
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I tried it on my dog to make sure it was working correctly, and that thing works pretty well. So
Huh.
I laid down yesterday morning because I took Bella to work at 7 a.m.
Mhm.
And I came home, I laid down, got ready to fall asleep, and something had took one of my plates and legitimately just pulled it off my shelf. and there was no way it was coming off because everything was level. So I was like, what the? So I get out my SRS tool
Mm-hmm.
and I put it over there, but there was nothing there.
Hey, Bot
So then
JJ.
I turned it to her corner, or the area she works in,
Mm-hmm.
and I kid you not, there was a figure of a person
Mm-mm.
right underneath her grandfather's picture that she has hanging up.
Bro.
So I'm like, okay.
For real, though. That's crazy, dude.
And I've been having my EMF detector been going off a lot here lately too.
That's insane.
Oh, yes.
'Tis the season for the paranormal, I presume.
'Tis the season
Yeah,
to
change.
ghost hunting.
Da 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 da. Try not to die of fright. Fa la 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 la. If you do, then you'll be a ghost. Ha 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 ha.
Yo, what is up, Bot JJ? What's up? Welcome to the Wolf Stand podcast. Hope you enjoy your stay. Remember to brush your fur and stay fluffy.
Floofy.
Floof.
The floofiest.
Oh, yes.
Oh my god. Yo, I felt so bad for you when you were doing the Omegle thing. I know people, it's either Omegle or Omegle. People pronounce it differently. But, dude, so many people are so rude to furries.
Facts, bro.
That one dude pissed me off, the one that actually held like a knife or something and like told you to kill yourself. I'm like, bro.
That's when I just started getting into it, and I just turned my head and I said, you know what? I just started patting the side of my head like, come on, do it. You ain't man enough.
For real though, dude, that was messed up. People can say and do anything they want on the internet, but when it comes to real life confrontation, I guarantee you half of the people would not do anything.
Not to mention the half dang pedos on there that are sitting there doing
Hey Matt, how are you doing?
butcher stuff.
Please try not to
and,
spam, man.
you know, cutting meat.
Yeah,
And there's
dude.
like little kids on there, and I'm like, bro.
Yeah, some pervs, man. Some
Oh, big
freaking
fact.
pervs. It's like, ugh.
I wonder if they get all excited when they see each other cutting their own meat.
Probably. Probably. I would not be
It's
surprised.
like, oh, you over there cutting a steak? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm over here cutting up some hot dogs and stuff.
The way that you phrase that.
The most PG conversation ever.
Exactly. So, I don't know if do you guys like Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Oh, big facts.
So, there's actually, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's actually a book series based on Avatar Kyoshi, which was the Earthbender Avatar before Roku. And it is so freaking good. The first book is called The Rise of Kyoshi, and the second one is The Shadow of Kyoshi, and I definitely recommend them if you guys haven't read them. Super interesting to see, like, where she came from, as, you know, coming from a parentless, she was poor, people picked on her, to becoming the Avatar. Like, it's an amazing journey. Like, I'm like, oh, okay.
Didn't Kiyoshi date Sasuke?
No, Kyoshi actually was with, I can't think of her name offhand, but she was actually with another girl, like, they were dating, and, interesting story.
May. I think her name was May.
Yeah, and Zuko.
Yes.
And then
Yes,
Suki's with, Sokka.
Yes, that's right, Sokka.
Poor Toph was the only loner. Poor Toph.
Honestly, I think Aang
Same,
and
Phil.
Toph would have been a good couple.
I think I don't know about that. I honestly kind of like Katara with Jet, or with Zuko, but I kind of preferred Mai or May with Zuko. They were one of my favorite couples, and then I don't know, I think Ty Lee and Sokka might have made a good couple. I don't know though.
Yeah.
That would have been interesting. Oh, we're just talking about different things, Z Master. And then, have you seen the Legend of Korra?
I've only seen some of it, not all of it.
I mean, it was a good series in itself, but it really doesn't top Avatar, to be honest. Like,
No.
the journey that Aang went through, and like, I don't know, the setting's a lot different too. Like, with The Legend of Korra, it's kind of like a more, um, I can't think of the thing to say. Like,
It's like they tried a little too hard to pick up where Aang left off.
yeah, I would love to see, to be honest, I would love to see the journey after Zuko became Fire Lord and Aang, really started picking up on his Avatar duties before,
Mhm.
before they all had children and everything like that. Because if you read in the comics, it actually tells you about the journey that Zuko went on after all of that crap happened, and he found his mom, and he was like on that journey, and he had some answers given to him about that, and then just different things. Like, there's so many things in the comics that I wish that they would incorporate into a new series. It'd be
For
so
real.
good.
So while you guys were talking about that,
That's a
I
good
actually
question,
went
Z.
out and made a whole new Discord already decked out and everything.
You made a
It's
new
got,
Discord?
like, and everything. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do
Mm-hmm.
is, if people would like to know how to make their own website to start, selling their own stuff or something,
Mm-hmm.
then if they, you can post the Discord link in the chat, and they can join, and they can just make it.
What's up,
ticket,
Journey?
And we can.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Because I know, like, having a website would be helpful for different things. Like, eventually for me, if I ever do grow my channel, I would love to have, like, a website for, like, merch and stuff like that. That way I
What's
could
up, AA?
run it myself, instead of having to go through Teespring and having them take stuff out and all that stuff.
Big facts.
So what? I was thinking about starting like merch for you guys, because I can do shirts, anything. We have a printer that prints off the labels and all that for like cuffs, glass, everything. Your windshield, your windshield, everything.
That's actually pretty cool, man.
Cars, and
I feel you, Phil.
so we can just iron those onto the shirt or something,
Nice,
or
dude.
or something. And I was thinking about making a website for like all of us, and like your merch, like having a separate website page for
Mm-hmm.
your merch, and they can go to that.
Nice, man. That'd be epic.
Some make stickers in some cases. That
Yeah, for sure, dude. Getting merch would be nice, but it would be a journey. Yeah, definitely, Z. I mean, I have like merch on Teespring, but I would like to actually, I would actually like to grow the channel a little bit more before I start really trying to press that. I know I actually have a couple people that bought one of my mugs. I know 2 people offhand that bought one. And then I have my own hoodie, which is pretty nice. They're actually pretty comfortable, but it is what it is. It takes time to kind of build that kind of thing up.
I gave you and Brandon like $100 the other day for Valentine's Day.
Would you say you kind of cut out a little bit?
So the other day for Valentine's Day, I sent you guys like $100.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just kept donating.
Yeah,
Bro, we're not
yeah.
gonna talk about donations, man. Oh my lord.
I was freaking out when I saw what Frosty did.
I literally, this man, I was sitting there streaming GTA 5 for like the first time ever because my old system would just not let me do it at all. and I see him pop 100, and I was like, "Yo, that kind of shocked me a little bit."
Yeah, because
And
I
I was like,
donated $1, and then Frosty saw that, and he's like, "How can I donate?" And then that's when that happened.
"Mm-hmm."
Hi,
And then
Midnight.
this man drops 350, and I'm like,
Oh, we were all freaking out, man.
"Ooh."
I would love to have my own merch one day, sadly. I feel you, Phil. I feel that, man. I mean, it takes time. I mean, Wolf actually has a really good, like, branding, because he is, like, an alpha wolf, so that'll help when it comes to designing his merch. I'm just kind of, I'm gonna have to come up with something.
So I sent a link in the chat for like if you want to post that if any of them want
I
to
feel you, Midnight.
learn that. The total cost is probably labor with each time I do it,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe like mm, maybe like 10 to 15 extra dollars for the what you're, you're buying your like website name, like if you have the right to
Oh, you were cutting out really bad. Hey, what's up, Russell?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, like, out of the whole sentence that you just said, I understood maybe a little bit.
Did she say baby a little bit or maybe a little?
Okay, can
Maybe, not baby. Oh my goodness.
oh, can you hear me better now?
A little bit.
Try making a full sentence, and we'll see if we can hear you.
Yeah.
What am I gonna talk about?
Talk about the
That
sky.
actually, talk about the sky.
I'm talking about this guy. Okay.
The adventures?
So,
Oh, that's cool, Phil.
What I was saying is, so like the Discord.com, you have to like purchase that. So what you could go, I don't know if you want to share my screen in Discord. And I'll give you a little tip on how to do it. That's not the full steps that you have to do. There's a whole more process with it. But so like I was saying, so like say you go to YouTube.com or something.
Mm-hmm.
Purchase. It's already taken. So where you go is you go to Namecheap.com.
I'm just looking between the breaks because I don't want to interrupt.
What that would do,
I feel you.
hit domain. So
Mm-hmm.
you'd be buying a domain, okay? And usually you want to get this around when you can find the lowest price. So it should tell you what the best price is
Mm-hmm.
on these. Right now it's 10% off. So really you can purchase whatever you want, like .io, but you pay that yearly.
Oh. Dang.
So if you look right here, you can look to see what the .me would be the cheapest, but you don't want any of that. You want either .com, .net, .org. You don't want any of these. These are just like random stuff, and people aren't gonna go to your website because they're not trusted.
Yeah.
5
So
for my mouth.
so I would either go with .com or .net, .com or .org. So what you do? I'm gonna go with .com. I'm gonna hit .com. Okay, so you're gonna search for a .com domain. So you're gonna say Nerdy Shop. Hit search.
Gotcha.
What would happen is it'll bring up if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like or it's gonna give you suggestion one if it's not available.
Gotcha. Ooh, excuse me. That's like a weird hiccup burp thing? I don't know. That was weird. Oh, man. So, like, what are some of the things that you guys are interested in collecting? I mean, this is completely random, but I was just looking over at my Funko Pop collection. I was like, huh. I'm kind of interested to see what you guys are interested in collecting because I know I'm
Okay, now I
interested.
gotta give you the.
Because, like, I collect Funko Pops is, like, the main thing that I collect right now, and I also like to hoard games on Steam. Like, I like to buy the crap out of them.
So, the main thing that I love to collect,
Connect
and
Four?
if I ever get a PO box,
Mm.
I really hope this gets sent to me. But I love collecting my Corvettes, the little
Models? Oh,
yes,
yeah, I see what you're talking about.
I love my Vetties.
That's actually pretty lit.
Oh, actually, if you want to join the Ghost Modification, you can. I
Okay,
can give you a role
okay.
real quick.
Just joined it.
What should we join in?
Oh, he sent a link to the Discord that he created.
Oh.
Like, I'm trying to think. Because tomorrow we're actually supposed to go car shopping, like, at least looking around. So I'm trying to figure out, because we're looking to get a certified car with, like, a warranty on it, preferably, like, an SUV. So I'm hoping we
Okay,
can
so
kind
so
of
what
find
you want
something.
to do? Go to Kia because they have $100,000 mile warranty for 10 years, I think.
Ooh. Yeah, everyone's been telling me to go with a Kia. Like, my sister actually used to have a Kia. I don't know. It's been years, but she used to have a Kia. And then my older brother's been like, yeah, you really need to get a Kia. They're really good cars and they're durable. And I'm like, my anxiety about driving is pretty bad right now because I haven't driven since I took my driver's test. And that's been like, hey, what's up, Shiny? It's been so long. Probably since last November, December. No, because never mind. Because no, maybe it was. I don't know. It's confusing, but basically, like,
I
I'm just freaking out because, like, I don't know. I just don't want to get into an accident and then, like, having Lucas in the car makes it 10 times worse because it's like I'm gonna try to focus on the road, but like where I live gets really, really busy in the summertime. So I'm just like, I don't want to kill my kid.
I don't think you've been driving since that last wreck y'all were in, to be honest.
Well, I wasn't driving. I wasn't driving when that happened. I was just in the car.
Oh, this is true. Mainly along for the ride.
That really like upped my anxiety though. Like I realized like I've noticed now, like I get freaked out with certain things and I like kind of panic. But I think partially that's because I'm not in control of the wheel. I mean, I've been told that once you've learned to drive, you can kind of get a little freaked out by other people's driving, even if they're the best driver in the world, just because you can't control the situation. And
Yeah.
like, I'm the type of person that I like to have control over a situation because I basically feel helpless if I can't. That's why I don't like the unknown. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
kind of scary, Shiny, but when you know what you're doing, it's not that bad. It's just for me, I have a small child and I don't have a lot of experience, so it freaks me out.
You'll get there, sis. It takes time.
For sure, for sure. I just know,
That
like,
should make you feel better. You could always leave Lucas at home with somebody. That's where you can go out and have that practice until you're ready to uh, take Lucas with you.
that's actually a good idea. Like, the only thing that I'm having, like, okay. So, Brandon still doesn't have his license, so I would be having to take him back and forth to work, which means I would have to take Lucas with me, and then I would have to take him with me when I picked him up from work, and that is terrifying. Like, even though it's not that far of a drive, it's just, the thought of having him in the car that freaks me out, because I don't want to be responsible for, like, an accident and then have him there. Like, it'd be fine if I was by myself or with another adult, you know,
No
but
one.
Getting good at driving, I'm still not that good, to be honest. I probably shouldn't have passed my driving test. But,
I mean, heck, I went through 7 fence posts in a tree in 2017. I still got my license in a car.
truth. But, like, I was so nervous my leg was actually shaking when I was trying to do the maneuverability portion. Like, I did good on the driving portion, but due to COVID, I didn't have to do on-road driving. I just drove around in a parking lot, which was super easy. But my anxiety was so bad. Like, I went in and out of those cones about 3 times, and she let me restart, thankfully. And finally, I was able to do it, and I passed. But I had my dad in the car, too, and he was just like, hey, don't do that, like, kind of guiding me.
Do y'all really want to know the story of how I totaled my S10? Is this what this is?
Do this. Do it.
Okay.
Yeah. I think you'll
So-
do good, Shiny. I believe in you.
February 14th, 17. I was in college. I was a sophomore. I was a junior in college. Sophomore going to be a junior. And there was this girl I had a hella crush on. She was really cute.
Ooh.
And I mean, when she dressed up in her country clothes and then dressed up as a Chris.
Oh shit, that
Anyway,
hit
So-
when they put on their country clothes.
Mm.
I went to Kroger's before I went to college and got her a thing of roses and candy, and took it to her. And she never had a Valentine's. So when I surprised her with it, she gave me a hug and a kiss, and I was feeling on top of the world that day. So
Oh yeah.
I went to class, and
You're
went
like,
to my
hell yeah.
class, and then after class, of course, I was going on my way home, and I got on my road. This is what makes it the messed up part. They always say if you wreck, try to have an accident close to home.
Yeah.
I was literally 30 seconds drive time from my house when this happened.
Oh.
So, it was raining that night, and S10s, they are notoriously for being light in the rear end of the trucks.
Mm.
So, I completely forgot about it. The deer ran out in front of me, and it was raining, and I tried to avoid the deer, and I hit gravel, and when I did, the tail end started fishtailing on me.
Oh no.
I got it overcorrected, went through 7 fence posts, and caught the truck dead center into a tree.
Ooh.
And where my truck was so old, the chest belt never locked, but the lap belt did.
Mm.
So my head hits the steering wheel. I had 2 marks going across the right side of my face, a mark on my nose, 2 cuts from the lap belt on my right hip with deep tissue bruising. My right knee had went into the steering column, causing deep tissue bruising into my right knee. That took a month
Ouch.
to heal. Actually, almost a month and a half just
Right,
for
Phil.
the bruise to go away. And I had a severe concussion from it. But what the
Ouch.
kicker is, if I would have never fought that truck to get it to where it was when I
Mhm.
wrecked it, I wouldn't be here because something went through the passenger side of the windshield.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh yeah.
That's insane.
But my nurse was cute as shit, so I didn't feel anything.
You're like, ooh, baby.
Oh yeah.
Ooga. Speaking
Yeah,
of
that's,
near-death experiences, so you guys want to hear the dumbest thing that has almost killed me? So, when I was a toddler, I really liked to eat grapes. And I guess I didn't learn from the first time I almost died, but I almost died the second time by choking on a grape. Like, literally, my dad had to shove his hand down my throat and pull it out of my windpipe because I was turning purple. I guess I
Oh.
was becoming a grape. I
Turned
was,
into the Oompa Loompa girl.
yeah, oompa, loompa, oompity, oomp. So, have you guys ever had any near-death experiences besides your car accident and then my choking on grapes? And I almost drowned once, but we don't talk about that.
Being born with a hole in my lung and being what is it? Hypoxic, anemic. What? It's when it's when you're blue when you come out the womb.
I'm blue, double D double. Sorry, not the time. Not the time.
That's great.
My God. Oompa loompa.
And we have now seen the Nerdy Girl Adventure.
Oh Jesus. Oh my
Oh,
God.
that was actually perfect.
That reminds me of a time when my mom was like on morphine. I don't remember what the heck happened to her, but she literally, she was so drugged up on whatever they gave her. She's like, Jesus is coming through the window. I'm like, Mom, you good? She's like, no, he's right there. He's coming through the window. And I'm just like, okay, Mom. Jesus coming through the window.
So
Hi, Nova.
I need to do a video on Onyx, actually.
I feel you.
So I got the CV axle fixed. Thank
Mhm.
God they didn't find anything else wrong with the car on that. My underglow decided to go yeet.
Oh no.
Literally. I was sitting there going down 220, which is our interstate for the state of Virginia,
Mm-hmm.
and I heard two loud pops.
Oh.
What was that? So I get to work, minded, I'm still one-armed usage, okay?
Ooh.
My shoulder still messed up, which I actually messed it up again today.
What did
because
you do?
I was using it a little, and I went to turn to the right. My shoulder went hecka pop,
Oh.
well, let's just say my whole arm went numb.
Ah, dude. Oof.
But, so, I got to work, I got out the car, I happened to look at the front of the car, and my underglow, one of the underglow strips was hanging out the front of the car, and the other
Oof.
underglow strip was just completely gone.
Jesus.
So I said, fudge it, I ripped it out, and I ordered new ones.
There you go. Oh my God. So okay. I'm gonna tell you the dumbest thing that I've ever done when I was first learning how to drive. Are you guys ready?
What?
So, my brother had come to town and he was looking at it was the black Volkswagen that I had, the first car that I ever got. And he was messing with it, and he was like messing with the safety brake or whatever. I don't know what it's called. That's what I'm calling it. The e-brake. That's what it's called. You're right. So I forgot that he'd put it down or up or whatever. It was on, and I was driving, and the car started smoking. So
Oh no!
we pull over and we're just trying to figure out. We're like, what the heck could it be? And then we look down and we realize that the e-brake's on, and we're just like, wow, that could have really effed up the car, even though the car was already pretty effed up. But I'm just thinking like, oh my God, he tried to kill me. But no.
Perfect way to roast the marshmallows.
Yeah, right? Like, just driving down the road and, yeah, tires start smoking. I'm just like, oh my God, dude. That was one of the dumbest things that I've ever done, but, yeah. When you first learn to drive, you make a lot of dumb mistakes, it feels like. And it's kind of funny looking back at them. I scared
we're
my
not gonna talk about what I did to my first car.
I scared my sister plenty of times. Like, she was like, she literally thought I was gonna kill her a couple times.
Do you recommend an automatic or manual? So
Good question.
it can go two ways with an automatic transmission or a manual transmission on a vehicle. If you don't have leg issues, ankle issues, back issues, yeah, go with the manual. Manuals are actually a lot better on gas, and they're a little bit more reliable depending on how you drive it.
What's the main difference, would you say, between an auto and a manual?
So an automatic, you just put your foot on the brake, and sometimes you can reach down where your cup holders are
Mm-hmm.
and pull it in a gear, or you reach up behind the steering wheel and pull it down in the gear.
Gotcha. That's actually really useful information.
But manuals, they're good, but when they break, they can get expensive because you gotta rebuild all the gears and stuff in them.
Mm.
Personally, I like my automatics because if you're in an ice situation, it's going to automatically shift. You don't have to put your foot on the clutch, shift into that low gear, and lose your speed per se,
Mm.
and break that traction, and then you're screwed.
Oh my god. Someone said when I was a kid I ate a magic brownie.
Oh, magic bunny.
That is forever what I'm gonna call them now, Supernova. You pet a fox? That's actually adorable, but pretty dangerous. If you caught that fox on a bad day, it could have been bad, but dude, a magic brownie.
Yeah, tell me about it. I catch my fox on a bad day a couple of times.
Oh no.
I mean, what? Happy wife, happy life?
Looking back, she's gonna be like, you said what now? Oh my god, magic brownie. Oh, Jesus. So, another topic. You guys know who Lil Nas X is, right?
Yes.
Have you heard about the controversy with his new music video, Montero? Call Me By Your Name?
No, I haven't. What's going on?
So, basically, with his new music video, near the ending, for those of you guys that don't want spoilers or who haven't seen the music video yet, this is your time to mute the button real quickly. But basically, he it's kind of like got like a demonic feel to it, is what people are saying, because near the end he's like down in hell and he's giving the devil a lap dance and all this stuff like that, and just different things like that have like demonic elements to some people. And a lot of people are like, dude, no, like, this isn't cool. And then he tried to explain, like, hey, you know, well, you say gay people are going to hell anyway, so why are you getting pressed about this video? You know I'm gay, blah, 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 blah. And a lot of people are just, like, not having it, I guess you could say. And then, let me see if I can pull up some pictures. Because I can't show the video. Actually, no. I could pull it up and show you what it is.
Oh, well.
I will pull it up. Alright.
Sapphire's fine. She's massive.
That's not what I wanted to do. Alright. Where's the actual music video? Okay. We're gonna share my screen. Alright. So it starts off, I don't know if you guys can see it, it starts off with like an element of like, you know, the tree, kind of like the Garden of Eden type of thing if you want to assume, and there's like the snake. Da-da-da-da. He's like being possessed. It looks like, at least. And then we're gonna skip till where he's chained up.
Oh.
And then
Changing whips excite me, no.
and then he's going down a stripper pole into hell, and he's about to give the devil a lap dance.
I mean,
There you go. So that's kind of why people are pressed about it.
my girl would
And
kill me if another girl gave me a lap dance.
oh yeah, oh yeah,
I'd be dead wolf.
yep. But that's basically like where a lot of the controversy is coming from, just because a lot of people are saying that it's got a weird feel to it, that, you know, that they're not comfortable with it, blah blah blah. And then there are other people that are like, oh well, you know, if you're not rocking with him now, you haven't been rocking with him from the beginning, different things like that. But I don't know how to feel about his music video. I don't really, it is what it is for me, but I like the song.
Oh, so do you know the singer slash rapper Mario Judah?
What the heck? Sorry to interrupt you, but someone just said apparently his new Nike shoes has human blood in it.
What
What?
the?
I'm gonna look that up real quick. But anyways, continue. Sorry.
I'm kind of okay. Have you ever heard of the singer slash rapper Mario Judah?
I have not actually.
I don't
I'm
know how
posting.
true it is, but one of his songs, Predator, um, he was performing live and actually had 2 heart attacks on the stage.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. I'm gonna show you this real quick. Okay, so this is what Shiny was talking about. I'm gonna unmute it real quick.
And Lil Nas X is selling 666 pairs of them, or I should say sold, because they sold out in about a minute.
Jesus.
They're $1,018 each, and they're modified Nike Air Max 97s, and they reportedly contain a drop of blood in a sole from the Mischief employees. So they're causing quite a controversy online right now.
That's insane. They apparently contain 1 drop of blood from the employees at the company that made the shoes.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me because some of our boxes contain our sweat and blood, but they try to get the blood out of it.
Yeah, they have like a demonic pendant on them. They're called the devil shoes. That's insane. Actually, no, they're called Satan shoes. That's insane.
So Mario Judah was the one that had the heart attack on stage twice while performing?
Dude, I didn't even know that, Shiny. That's crazy. The blood thing's kind of a little overboard. Yeah, I saw that, Shiny. And then they sold 666 pairs. That's crazy, dude. I don't know how to feel about that, to be honest. Because, like, I've been seeing posts and stuff like that saying that he sold his soul to the devil to kind of get where he's at. And, like, they said that, that kind of proves that he did based on the things that he's been doing, like, career-wise, like, with his shoes and the song. That kind of came out of nowhere, though. To be honest, like, I don't know, man, that's crazy. I didn't know about the whole blood thing. It's kind of a little overboard. I would not buy shoes that purposely had blood in them, even if it was only a drop.
Oh my god. So I'm scrolling past in my Snapchat. My friend says me liking 5 girls also may not be able to get any.
That's an oof. Yeah, that is pretty crazy, Shiny.
Oh no, but nobody cares about Joey Logano. Joey Logano's trash.
Oof.
I mean, nothing.
Dude, so what do you guys think about the music industry and, like, the film industry? I feel I'm a conspiracy theorist, so I feel like there's always an agenda to be had with any, public thing like that. There's always something that the media is trying to push onto the people that are watching the music, not watching music, watching the music videos, listening to the music, watching the movies that they're putting out. There's always, like, subtle little things, and it just seems like it's gotten more and more toxic over the years with, like, a lot of the people that work in the industry, and some people either adapt to it or they end up getting eaten alive by it. I know, like, with, like, different people like Jeanette McCurdy and Britney Spears and people like that they've really had some issues because of the things that they've experienced in the industry. It's just, and growing up you're like, oh, I want to be a singer, oh, I want to be like a movie star or something like that, and then, like, you see, like, and it's like, like, oh, just not.
So, I know COVID has been super, super depressing. But if this 4th wave actually does happen,
oh God,
which hope to God not, how would everyone feel to have virtual concerts and stuff again?
I mean, I would personally enjoy virtual concerts, but that's because I'm, like, really, like, antisocial. But I feel like that defeats the purpose of like a concert, you know what I mean? Someone
This
said,
is
what do you mean by the fourth wave?
So,
Oh, I'm gonna show something
I,
else while you're doing that.
I would have to go back and look on Google or on the news, but they are saying that we are actually getting ready to have a fourth strike of COVID, of the pandemic. The U.S. has actually went through three. They had it tamed, and it spiked up in some states, so they locked those states down, and then it started toning down again, and then them being retarded, they started opening stuff back up, removing the mask laws, and then everything.
Oh,
started
yeah, I heard
slowing
about
back
that.
up. Yeah, and it was, I think it was the central part of the U.S. or it was the East Coast. We all actually almost went into martial law because of
Oof.
the wave that had started back up,
Did you
and it
hear?
was really bad.
Did you hear that they're actually like there's like a conspiracy going around saying that Trump declared martial law and that Biden's not actually president? Have you heard that theory? Like that conspiracy theory?
It wouldn't surprise me.
And then real quick, I'm going to show you guys this video. This is insane. This is going on in Australia right now. Hold on. I'm going to full screen it.
No, their next big problem would be so small.
It's a punishment for the good season we've had.
Look at all those mice.
A plague of millions
Those
of
are all mice.
right now.
A
running
mice
rampant
plague
across
in
the
Australia.
state's central west, scurrying through streets, chewing through crops, all in a scavenger hunt
Okay,
for
so
food. And their target is the
speaking
farmer's
of being
reward.
a huge conspiracy theorist,
Isn't that crazy, guys? Oh, lay it on me.
if you guys have ever seen the movie The Purge,
Yes,
great movie by the way,
definitely.
but The Purge is about the U.S. going through multiple presidencies, and it's slowly going downhill.
Mm-hmm.
So the president, they have come up with a system that, to purge the country, to get rid of as much people as possible, one, to help the economy,
Mm-hmm.
and two, to basically get a new president into office to take control of the country, basically, just to
Mm-hmm.
have a one dictator democracy.
Oh, nice, shiny.
They knew, our government, I don't know if if anybody knows this, our government knew about the COVID pandemic since 2016, I believe, because it was still in China. Nothing was said about it. Fast forward, China, I think North Korea and a couple other countries have been really making nuclear advancements here lately.
Yeah, I've seen that.
It started pissing off the U.S. U.S. sent troops. China and them said, "Hey, you better back off, or we're gonna push this button." So we backed off. China has been wanting to be the number one country for the economic standpoint.
Mhm.
So, what's the best way to hurt the U.S.? Send another bubonic plague.
Basically.
The government knew about this. So what if we were actually, and my family thinks I'm crazy for this, but what if we're in another purge? The government is trying to get rid of some of the elderly and some of the population on the U.S. side because we are way too overcrowded. And
That's
then
true.
once the COVID is gone, we're literally going to be a nation reborn. Everything's going to be so screwed up, it's not going to be funny. And we're all just going to be under martial law and under one dictator.
I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. With the way that the world is running right now, I mean, it's crazy. Because like you said, I mean, there's no way, in my opinion, that with COVID that it would have spread this quickly and the government not have known about it.
Yup.
I mean, there had to have been some indicators, something. And then another fear of mine is that we're going to end up having another economic crash like we did in 2008. And my reason behind this is they're pumping out so much money in stimulus checks. They're pumping out so much money in all of these different plans they've got going on. And eventually it's going to get to the point where money isn't going to be able to be printed anymore because they're just putting so much out there. And the inflation's just going to get really bad, and it's just going to cause a lot of issues because COVID's already damaged our economic, everything, or economy, I should say. It's damaged it already because people have been out of work, people have been on unemployment, people are depending on these stimulus checks, and I think what the government's trying to do is they're trying to make us more dependent on them. That way they have the control, and they're putting it in everyone's minds that this is, this is the way that it should be, blah, 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 blah. And eventually we're going to become a nation that depends on the government, just like all of these other communist countries. And, I mean, I don't know what everyone's opinion is on concealed carrying. I know that everyone has varying opinions. But my opinion on it is that if they take away the weapons from people that are responsible, that eventually we're going to become like another Germany. Hitler took away all the weapons from the Jewish people before he started to brutally execute them. And if we don't have weapons to fight back, eventually the government can take complete control and we won't be able to do anything about it.
Yep. Which we're actually getting ready to be screwed here in the next couple of months because one of our biggest trade ships was got stuck on a sand barge, and that's carrying all of our gas, all of our oil, half of our products that we need for the U.S.
Jesus.
And it's actually stuck over in one of our biggest trade routes is where it's stuck at. I don't remember the area it's at. You guys can look it up.
Was it in the Suez Canal?
My first drug.
I think so.
Let's see if that's where I was just.
And then, here's another question for everyone to think about. Why is it that when COVID started and when we were under lockdown, why is it that the rise, why is it that guns were selling out and ammunition was selling out and the prices were being jacked up? Doesn't that seem a little weird? Why did the toilet paper go? I mean,
exactly.
That just seems weird to me. The first instinct that you get when you're told, oh, you gotta stay in the house is to buy a gun? I don't know, seems a little sus to me. What's up, Kennedy?
And then soon as the guns and stuff were being bought, they immediately started banning all the AR ammo, all of the small round ammo, and they're actually right now trying to pass the bill
What's up,
to
Sea-Dog?
have all ARs taken away from their rifle owner.
Oof.
Okay,
It was a
so
favor.
I forgot to bring it up, but remember how you were talking about your truck? Would you guys like to see the before and after pictures of what I did to my truck?
Sure.
Sure.
So this is whenever I first bought it. It just came off the lot.
Dang, supernova. But I'm gonna start doing more podcasts if you guys like these. So if you guys are interested in joining up and different things like that, let me know and I can kind of get a list going of who wants to join and kind of things like that.
And here's afterwards.
But I don't know. The whole COVID thing ooh, that's nice. I don't know. It just screams conspiracy. Thank you, Shiny.
But if you think about it, COVID was in the U.S.
For months before
in
it was
January.
declared.
Yeah, in January. And then
Hi, Chase.
February came around, March came around, and then
that's
bam, hold up.
yeah.
We all of a sudden we have deaths. We have this unidentified sickness, people coming off of barges and cruise ships with
Yeah.
this mysterious disease. Nah, honey, you're lying to us. You're just saying that so we'll sit there and believe it, and we'll sit there and listen to your laws. No, we all know what happened. So y'all already know that you sent somebody over there to go check something out in China. They contracted it. They came back, and it spread.
Yeah, and then another thing is with the whole mask situation. people
No, honestly,
are now not wearing their masks. Like, I've gone out in public and seen people just not even caring. Like, why was it such a big thing a year ago? And why is it not such a big thing now? I know that they have vaccinations out, but that doesn't stop the spread of COVID. It just, it lowers your chances of getting them, and it also makes it to where if you get them, the symptoms aren't as severe. But why are we not treating it as severely as we did when we first discovered it? Why are we acting now like it doesn't exist?
in my opinion, I feel like the government has something to do with COVID. Like,
Same.
like they either made something to, send off and like something like a chemical or something like
Mhm.
how, to like bomb them with that,
Mhm.
and it failed, and so now it's spreading worldwide, and that's why it's killing everyone.
Yeah. And I mean, if you look at at the rates that everything is going, I mean, the main age group that is being targeted is the elderly and people with health issues. Why is it that, well, I mean, in general, that's typically how it goes, where the weaker people are the ones that get, illnesses are affected worse than healthy people. But why
And
is
I
it
think-
that we don't have enough information about children? Because aren't newborns really, really susceptible and easily killed off by diseases and stuff like that? Why are the newborns not dying?
Exactly.
That just
Yeah,
seems weird.
And I
But,
that's
sorry.
another reason why I think the government's behind this, because if you think about it, they probably like sent it off to kill weak and everything, because the United
Yeah.
States is starting to become overpopulated. The world's
Yeah.
starting to become overpopulated. So I think this was their idea to
They're
start
taking out the
killing off
weak.
people. We weren't overpopulated.
Yep. Do you think that people should be wearing masks outdoors? It just depends on, if you're outside, I feel like depending on how far apart you are from people, that, it should be fine to not wear your mask, but it depends on the situation. Like, if you're in a large group of people, which you probably shouldn't be in the first place, you should have a mask on. But, where was I going with what I was saying? COVID basically, it just further proves my point that the United States is mainly for the younger generation. They're molding our minds and making us, more aware of different things compared to the elderly people who were raised a certain way, who have different things like that, And kids are easily moldable, their brains are, and they have all these different TV shows with inappropriate innuendos in them. I mean,
SpongeBob.
yeah. And
And
I mean,
and so
it's just
yeah, go
weird.
ahead.
I was just gonna finish with saying that basically, we do so much in regards to children, like with healthcare and different things like that, and with the elderly, we're just like, oh, well, we can't help you with that. You're just gonna have to die. With Brandon's grandma, she's gonna be 94 on April 1st, and
Happy birthday.
right, man, April Fool's baby. And with the healthcare, because she's not rich, she's really poor, they don't offer her anything compared to say parents that are low income that have a child, which I know the situations are different, but don't elderly people need just as much help? Oh, hi Brandon, I was just talking about your grandma. Is Lucas still sleeping in there? But we were talking about COVID, we're talking about grandma. Oh my god, grandma's feisty.
Which,
Well,
So-
you think that you know how all over the internet how
Brandon's grandma's a
when
badass.
the birds like fly north or wherever they go.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't see them forever. Okay, we know that they can survive in the cold. We're not dumb.
Yeah.
And how they say that the government is controlling that. Well, how many birds have you seen during COVID?
Dude, you're right. I haven't seen
Think
that.
about it.
That's,
Think about it.
That's a good
Where's the
point.
birds? Where's like everything? Like there's not.
Yeah, the streets, everything were empty. It was like a zombie apocalypse type of thing.
I know. And what
Wait.
if, think about it. What
Oh,
if
hold on.
they're
look something up. But real quick, did you hear where the CDC gave out like instructions on like a zombie apocalypse?
Yeah.
Oh,
That-
I
What
didn't.
the heck?
Like,
I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna show you. This is the Center for Disease Control. Hold on. I'm gonna share my screen. I will let you guys see this. There's actually, it says zombie preparedness. Why is this on the Center for Disease Control and Prevention website? Why?
I know. And see, I feel like the
What?
birds, yeah, they're real birds, but they've been caught and like programmed with like some kind of chip that controls their mind or something like inside. No, because where's the birds? Like you barely hear them in the mornings now. Like, they're nowhere. What if they're overnight they send them in to, like Washington,
Leave me alone, Brandon.
and like they film with something, and while they're flying they're like like secretive about it, and you don't really see them. Like you can see them fly off, but then you can't find them again. What if they're dropping like some kind of chemical that's like making COVID like part of this,
I'm
Which
just
I
more
think about
concerned
is
on why the
something-
CDC has a preparedness for zombies. Like, what the heck? And if they were hacked, why didn't they take it down? That's just, I don't understand.
Which I've noticed something, me being
weird.
as an advocate hunter and tracking deer and squirrels and stuff.
Hmm.
From before COVID started, the deer were so skittish. I mean, it was rarely seen. If you did see them, they're always like by themselves or in like a pack,
Thank
basically,
you,
kind of like wolf.
Brandon.
yeah.
Well, ever since
Mhm.
COVID has happened, the deer have just become so scarce. You rarely even see a track or hear a sound from them, and when you do, they're alone or they're like in this massive, and I mean massive pack, and it's like they'll just walk right up to you. That's not deer's nature. They are a skittish animal for a reason.
Yeah.
That is true.
Honestly, I feel like there is something to do with the government with these animals. Think like all these
It's just
facts that we're
weird.
saying. Like, think about it. Like, why we only see deer in like the winter?
Conspiracy theories.
They're
that
not
flow.
laying on the side of the road.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I've rarely seen a deer laying on the side of the road here lately. Which is
Yeah, I saw one the
weird.
other day, but like you said, like
Like,
usually by
yeah.
this time they're a lot more in the road.
I've seen
They're always
two in a
on the
row,
side
like
of the
right
road,
next
and
to each other, on
Yeah.
the side of the interstate.
like, cause
Oh, I know what you're talking about, Kennedy.
yeah, this morning to be exact, I was on my way to take her to come home, and normally when you pass a deer, they want to run right in front of you or beside you and then dart off.
Yeah.
These deer just stood there and looked at me. It's like, what's up, bruh?
They're like, you
I
ready to
know.
go? You got food? I'm hungry.
Yeah, right.
We can share.
And
But-
haven't you noticed that barely any turkeys were here this year?
I know about the turkeys. I'm not a gobble gobble. But no, and like another thing, I mean, we can get biblical for a second. A lot of people are saying that a lot of the things that are happening are some of the things that are foretold in Revelations. I know that a lot of you guys might not
Yes.
be religious or anything. I just think that it's interesting that the correlation that it has with some of the things mentioned there.
Yep.
For instance, like
Like
the
the bubonic
locust
plague.
plagues, the mice plagues that are happening, different things like that are just really, really weird and odd. I mean, religious or not, I just find it coincidental that all of
No
these
reason.
things are happening. Now we've got COVID, we've got a divide between our nation, racially, sexually, we've got everything is divided right now. There's so many things going on in this world, so much negativity, so much hatred, and if you look back on it years ago, I mean, it's always been there. All of the stuff has always been there, but it's predominantly just getting worse and worse and worse.
Yep.
I have a question.
Mhm.
You know, have you seen like around like TikTok how they're saying like, you guys ever felt like since COVID started, like someone's looking at you, or like secretly looking at you, or you also have headaches, all this stuff is happening, you know,
Oh, excuse me.
you know,
I mean,
And,
I think
you
that
know-
this whole year, these past couple years have just been really weird. Like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like, when has the government ever told us that we've had to stay in our house because of it? Like, they've never done that with the flu. They've never done that with any other major illnesses. So why is it right around the presidential election that we have to stay indoors, that, you know, we have to not be around each other? Well, you know, all these different things. Like, why haven't we done that with any other virus in the past? Hasn't the flu
Yeah,
killed off
yeah.
a lot of people? Hasn't, like, all of these other things? It just seems really weird to me. But, like I said, I'm a conspiracy theorist, so I always try to find the weird in situations that just don't make sense.
Same. So like that all ties up to like we all think, I don't know about
We probably seem like we're on drugs right
food,
now.
but I mean, I feel like the
Drugs!
government is
You're gonna-
behind this, you know,
Yeah.
secretly behind this somehow, you know.
Yeah. I don't know,
Have
man.
you haven't you noticed like military stuff like flying above your house like every day?
No, I haven't
Or,
noticed
like,
that.
It's
But
not
somewhere
that
near
normal
you?
for me. I get that every day since I was living at my house.
yeah, I haven't noticed anything out of the ordinary, like, in regards to that. But I don't know. Everything just seems so sketchy. I don't
I
know.
mean, I see cargo bombs, everything flying above my house like, every week.
Do you live near a base or something?
No, I'm in Kansas.
Oh. Oof. I don't know
Yeah,
on
I'm
that
not-
one.
I'm far, but not that far from the base. The main base is in Fort Wood, Texas, which is San Antonio.
Swear to God, you hit my damn cable and we gonna have fucking problems. Go get in your bed.
Uh-oh.
Bed. Come
Bad
on.
doggo.
Sapphire up. No, up.
Doggo
bed.
was not being a good doggo.
That is my $1,000 laptop and you are not gonna tear that up.
Ooh.
I thought it was a kid.
No, it's the puppy. But the puppy is like a kid.
The puppy is worse than a damn kid.
What do you guys think of these podcasts? Do you like the conspiracy theories and all this stuff? Or, like, I'm thinking about doing more podcasts in the future.
Some of my podcasts I've actually taken off really well.
For real, though.
Especially if you get kind of like an ASMR kind of tone.
Mm-hmm. I feel that.
Wait, sis, when is your birthday again?
It was March 21st.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah. It's
But
past.
I like how
It was the day
I
after
like
my
how-
dad's house caught on fire, you know.
Oh,
Fun
yeah,
times.
that's right.
Like, my birthday's... Oh, no. Real quick. So, guys, my birthday is cursed. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Get the
So...
box that's destroyed.
Yeah. Oh, that was horrible. I don't even understand how
Someone's
that could
calling my
happen.
girl's phone at 12 o'clock at night. I'm about to bitch somebody out.
Uh-oh. But, yeah, a couple instances where things have gone wrong. There was one year my grandpa fell and we had to call an ambulance for him. There was another year where just different things have gone wrong. And I guess this year, my dad's house decided to burn up. I mean, they were like, oh, yeah, day before your birthday, let's go. Let's get lit. And the house
Hey,
got a little
so
too late.
I have this story.
Hi, Q.
Okay, it's not really a big story or long.
Mhm.
Okay, so the other day, my brother, I think it was like around like 2 something in the morning.
Mhm.
My brother caught girlfriend talking to 2 other guys,
Ooh.
confessing their love and shit.
Thank you for
And
that
so
dollar
he
dono,
walked-
Q.
So he changed the door code lock, like
Yeah.
one that you can type in the code and then it'll unlock.
Mm-hmm.
He changed those. And so
Ooh.
she was so high on drugs because she went and did a drug deal. 'Cause she's an addict. Like, she just got out of rehab.
Mm.
No, that wasn't. No, she's still doing it, and we know it, but we haven't drug tested yet.
Jesus.
So around around like 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay, my brother left because he has work at 3 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Around then, he got a notification from his security system,
Mm-hmm.
through his security cameras and everything, that there was a break-in.
Ooh.
And sure enough, it was his girlfriend. She broke the front window
Oh my
to get into their
gosh.
bedroom, and the cops and everything were there. My brother socked. I think he socked her in the head.
Ooh.
They both don't want to go to jail, but someone called the cops. The cops came up with ARs and everything,
Oh my god.
pointing the gun, had the house surrounded and everything,
Well, that's not terrifying
They
at all.
came in packing.
calling everyone out.
Ooh. Mm-mm.
No one went out. They just stuck in there, buried themselves in, and that made everyone shush till they went away.
Jesus Christ.
So after that, my brother's getting a new house, hopefully this summer. He said 90 days. She's not going to be living with him anymore. Once he moves, he's breaking up with her and he's ditching her.
That's good. I would never let her know where he lives after all that. That's just... Lord have mercy.
And they have a kid together.
Mm.
Their kid seen Ashley break the window while she was on drugs. Get in.
That's terrible. Cause you
All
gotta
these-
you gotta think kids
my-
remember some of that stuff, even if they don't
Yeah,
remember
I
it
know.
exactly. They remember some
And-
aspect of it.
Yeah, so my mom said we don't need him dreaming about someone breaking into the house and everything.
Yeah, cause that's gonna scare him, and then he's gonna go to school eventually and be like, yeah, my mommy broke into the house. They'd be like, what?
Yeah.
Your mom did what?
So my mom's ex-husband, which is my brother's dad,
Mhm.
they went over to his house, and that's the first thing their kid said to his dad,
Jeez, man.
and he's 3 years old.
That's terrible. That's why I don't like hanging out. Like, for me personally, I try to keep, like, toxic people and toxic things away from me and from my household, because I don't want Lucas to have to see things that he shouldn't have to see. Like, with people that do drugs and
and-
different things like
And
that.
my brother can't evict her because of COVID. There's
Oh,
a rule
yeah.
that no one can get evicted because of COVID.
Yeah, that is true.
You can't evict her. You can't get her evicted or anything.
Yeah.
So he can't
Oh,
really
crap,
kick
you're
her out
right.
because she's not on the lease. If someone stays more than 3 nights at your home,
They technically live
technically they're
there.
home. Yeah, they live there. And they can bust anything inside that house. Doesn't matter what it is.
Yep. That's crazy, dude. That's just like where if you're married, say that you have a car in one of your guys' names, or say you have it in both of your guys' names. If you take that car and just run off with it, there's nothing that the police can do because you guys are legally married. And basically, when that happens, your possessions
But
are
actually,
joint.
no. It doesn't matter as long as their name is not on that and they're married. It doesn't matter as long as her name or his name is not on that car. You can get arrested for theft. It doesn't matter.
I don't
Yeah.
know. The cops got called on a situation with my sister and her husband, and they told him that there was nothing that they could do because they were married. And they always use that as an excuse with each other. They said, oh, well, we're married, so if I do this, they're pretty toxic with each other. I mean,
Yeah, well, the problem is, if when he said that they're married, You know, he has to check. Just because they say that they're married, he has to check
Oh well, they're not.
title and
They're
everything.
they're
So
still
if they're
married,
both
but
on the title, if they're both on the title, then
oh my God.
he can't do anything because it's both their vehicles.
Yeah, well, they're still
And
married,
so-
but that was years ago. But they're not together right now. He left her for a younger girl. He is in his 30s, 40s, and he's with a 20-year-old.
That's robbing the cradle.
Yeah.
Well,
What happened? It wasn't me. Are you okay, Dad? What'd you drop? Oh, you dropped your
I heard
laptop? Okay, you're okay
I
though?
think that- oh,
Okay.
not the laptop.
That scared me.
What I think is that the government is behind all this, and they're trying to make all these rules for COVID because they know that they're about to start something that, like, not going to be able to be turned around. You know, just think about it. Like, why are they making all these new rules just for COVID? You know, obviously the government has something planned. You know,
I just thought about that when you
They're
said
not
that they
selling.
can't evict people. I'm like, dang, my dad's screwed. Because he has a tenant that isn't paying they haven't paid their rent in a long time. And my dad's kind of just let them get by with it. And I'm been on him to try to evict them, and that sucks. I hope they lift that soon, though, because they're really, I'm
the
getting
only
irritated
thing,
with them.
the only thing that he can do is shut off the water and power and everything.
I don't think you can legally do that as a landlord. Even in a situation like this, you can't legally do that. You can get in trouble.
Yeah, no, you can shut the power and water off after so many days, but you have to still give them that eviction notice before you do anything like that.
Yeah, because that can come back on you, and then they can sue you.
Which, speaking of suing,
Ooh.
without naming companies, I may be suing my job.
Ooh. Have you talked to anybody, like a lawyer, about it or anything to see if they think that
Not yet. I'm
Are you
waiting
gonna sue?
to see if my
his
orthopedic
work?
wants me to come in Tuesday or not. Because
Hmm.
my appointment Wednesday for my re-eval for my shoulder.
Yeah.
After
Are
what
you
I felt,
suing?
His company,
Huh?
the place that he works for, basically they do not want to offer him workers' comp, even though he was injured on the job. They said that there's like a lack of evidence or something like that, right? And then like,
Yep.
you know,
They
he's
said my injury was not enough proof for compensable, for enough compensable evidence to provide for workers' comp.
that's tough, dude.
So, when I go either Tuesday or Wednesday, and I find out that my shoulder is damaged to the point where I have to have surgery, that company's gonna get fucked. Excuse my language, because they denied me for my workers' comp. They denied me for my FMLA, which is Family Medical
Oh,
something
what the
leave.
hell? I heard something. Hold on a second.
But
Oh, that's weird.
they are threatening to fire people who are being harassed and rather protect the ones who are doing the harassing. They do not provide the proper equipment that we need to do our job safely. We do not wear our safety gloves like we're supposed to, and we work with sharp objects.
Oof.
Yeah, this company is looking at getting fucked.
Sounds like it, dude. That's crazy.
You need to take pictures of that and video recordings every chance you can get, because
I
if you
can't.
don't,
The phones aren't allowed on the floor because we work with food-based products.
Oof.
yeah. Well, I mean, can't you just like slip it in like your pocket or something, or somewhere where they can't see it? Like, or wear something like a mic or something and have it so
Alright, Q.
like it's recording your voices and everything.
Yeah, because they told my fiance she was getting harassed. People kept going around work, sitting there saying that she was going to go and beat up somebody and whip two people's asses, and they were all reported her. And HR was like, "Well, we have 7 people against
Hey
you,
Dream, how are you doing?
and we're gonna have to terminate you if there's any more issues."
That's
And what gets it even more, which they screwed themselves on this. I have a medical condition called hypoglycemia, which means my sugar drops whenever it won't. It sucks.
yeah.
Sometimes it warns me, like I get shaky or I'll start to feel dizzy or, something I feel fatigued, like I haven't gotten enough sleep.
Yeah.
But sometimes it just drops and I go in the floor.
Mm.
And the company told me, well, if you can't find a cure for this, or
What
if
the
you
hell?
can't manage it, then this isn't going to be the job for you.
Okay, yeah, let me
Really?
just let me figure out what's wrong with me and get back to you.
And that's the thing. They cannot figure out what's wrong with me because my mom was diagnosed with hypoglycemia. My granny and down the line have been diagnosed with it.
So
and they've
it's
never
hereditary.
known what's wrong with it. Yeah.
Yikes, dude, that's dumb. I don't like, big companies and stuff like that piss me off when they just like they don't understand that things come up in life and you have like obligations to family and different things like that, and they just expect you to be there all the time when you're not getting paid nearly enough to be able to support yourself. And it's crazy. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna sit there, if I was working right now, which I'm not. If I was working and I got a call about my son or, different things like that, I'm going to drop everything I can, and I'm going to head to help him, Family comes first before a job. I mean,
Yep. And they told me because they've inputted a new point system, and
Mhm.
this is where it just gets so illegal now because they want us to come in inclement weather. If you're not there, you get a point.
Mm-mm.
Doctor's notes are not excused.
That's
If you bring your
no.
doctor's note in, you
That's
still get a point. If you
oh
don't
my
call
god.
if you don't call in 2 days in advance, you get
What?
a point.
Okay, yeah, I
Yeah.
choose to just die, and I'll let you know 2 days in advance before I do. Can you
Yeah.
imagine them giving
And
you a point and then finding out that
like
you died or something? Like, that would be.
exactly. And if your car blows up that day, how the fuck are you supposed to call them 2 days in advance? Oh yeah, hey man,
Exactly.
my car is getting ready to throw a rod through the block. I mean the engine's running good, but it's just getting ready to send it. So I just wanted to call and let you know. You can't do that.
Exactly. Right, like, there's no way to tell certain things are gonna happen until they happen.
Exactly. And so there's that. And I legitimately, to tell you how long I have been out of work, my original injury date was February 16th.
Oh my god, it's been a month, over a month.
Yeah, today will make 29 days of my points accumulated.
So wait a minute. Are they still gonna have you employed there after you get fixed up, or are they gonna fire you once you get fixed up?
So far, my key fob that lets me in the building
Mhm.
still unlocks the door. So far that is good.
Mhm.
But they said once I come back off of light duty, I have paperwork to fill out, and I have to fill out a money order or a check, such way I can pay my benefits through the company. And I'm like, whoa. That shit's I'm not supposed to be paying for that anyway. That shit's supposed to just be provided by the company.
Mhm.
So they gonna get a smack in the face when they're like, well, do you have your money order or check? And I'm gonna look at them and be like, no, I do not. You can go ahead and just take that shit out of my next paycheck.
Yup.
Because I'm broke. Bella's broke. Like, I have a $216.71 bi-weekly car payment, $194.50 insurance payment, $162 cell phone bill.
Mm.
Yeah. So I am getting inserted with no lube.
Yeah, I feel that, dude. those bills add up super quickly, and then like, yeah, with you, are you still making the same amount of money that you did with light duty, or they cut your pay?
Oh, I ain't been getting paid either.
Wait, what do you mean you haven't been getting paid?
I've been out of work for going on half a month with no pay.
Dude, no way, that's effed.
Yeah, I know.
Jeez, man, that's
This is why I want to bury that company.
Oh, I don't blame you. They sound
alright,
so
if I win.
lovely. Sounds like such a lovely company that cares about their employees.
Well, if I do take the lawyer route and I win,
Mhm.
I'm gonna make sure I get every single bit of my paychecks,
Oh yeah.
every single bit of PTO that they owe me, because I'm probably gonna have to quit the job anyway, just so that way I can go marry my fiance, because I don't have the PTO for it, and I'm gonna make sure I get at least a couple $200,000 to $300,000 from them
Oh yeah.
for my pain and suffering.
Yup. So, with COVID and everything going on, do you think that it's made it easier or like a little bit harder to kind of get married or plan things out because of everything going on?
Later, if I wouldn't have lost my job because of their retard reasons, I'm not going to go into details on that because it could get both of our channels shut down.
Yeah.
But last year was definitely a kick in the shin. You know, that had to put everything on hold besides me losing my job. But this year we're actually able to get a game plan because where some things are starting to open up. So with us having an outside wedding,
Mhm.
we're like, okay, well, we can have this amount of people spaced at this amount of distance and
Mhm.
still be okay.
Gotcha.
Compared to where it was last year, oh, you're gonna have to do everything on video. No, no. The family's gonna want to be there. That's something that is special.
Exactly.
That put a lot of weddings around the world on hold, and a lot of people were pissed. So they just said, screw it, and they went to the courthouse and got married.
Yep. I remember seeing a lot of that when all that first started up. So, here's an interesting question. I know that there's probably not a lot of people watching due to the time zones and everything, but how did you know that your fiance was the one that you wanted to marry? I'm actually interested to hear your perspective, and then I'll give you mine on how I knew that Brandon was the one that I wanted to marry.
Okay, if you have a soft heart, you may want to turn your volume down for a little bit. Because it's going to be basically like my vows per se, and people are going to lose it when we do the live stream for the wedding.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be like, yes. Okay, anyway, sorry.
So, 2 years ago, going on 3, I had met Kayla on Facebook. You know, because Facebook said that we went to the same college, well, the same area, but we went to two different schools, and it was kind of weird at first. And then I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna hang out with her. And I got to her house. I mean, she immediately bear hugged me, and I was like, whoa, I don't even know you, hello, but this kind of feels safe, wait a minute.
Yes.
I took her to Walmart, you know, just kind of hang out, get to know each other. And we were sitting in the parking lot underneath the tree in my convertible. I looked at her, she looked at me, and she actually made the first move, which was super impressive.
Ooh.
But,
Did you smack
fast
or did
forward
you
down the
grab?
news, what makes me love her is the fact she's not like every girl. You know, every girl's like, oh, well, I'm a promise to do this, or I'm a promise to do that. No, this girl, I promise, no matter what happens, I'm gonna be there with you through thick and thin. I'm always gonna love you, no matter how how much I hate your ADHD or how much I hate your little tics that you do because you're ADHD, or you know, she's been there through literally the thick and thin, and
Amen.
not
I have
at
a
one
question for
point-
you.
Not at one point she's like, oh, I can't do this. I'd rather just leave. No, that's not the case. Like, she has
Aww.
honestly stuck true to her word and has put literally the time and effort into the relationship, and it's actually been, instead of it always being, oh well, the relationship 50-25 or 100 and 0, our relationship for the most part until I've went down has been 50-50, 75-75, or 100-100.
Yep, matching each other.
I mean, yeah, we fight.
I
But-
feel that.
We have learned to just fight through it, literally. We've basically, at first we were going to say, okay, if we start fighting, we're going to walk away, calm down, and come back at it. No, we lash out at it. And
I
then
feel that.
in the end, we'll just kind of say, well, leave me alone, just whatever, after it's been hashed out. And then I'm normally the one that feels bad afterwards, because
That sounds secret.
but I'll end up getting up and I'm going over there and I just give her a massive hug and I give her a kiss on the cheek and I'm telling her, baby, I love you and I'm sorry.
No.
You know, you didn't
Well-
mean that, and I'm sorry that we had that fight. And I love you, and I'm glad that. And ever since then, I remember it was kind of rushed. We were in our 1 year and 6 months of our relationship. And I was like, you know what? The Lord has not tried to pull me in any direction towards any other females. Like, hey, she's not the one for you. This girl is. You know, you're making a big mistake.
Yeah.
Because I've been, you know,
I've-
with my ex, we're back together now, and like we were together for about 2 years, and then like we broke up, but like couldn't, you know, with any other women, like it just wasn't
The same.
same. Yeah, and so like whenever I'm with her, I'm way happier, and I feel like, you know, like we're actually meant to be together, not just like, oh hey, we're dating. You know, like I care about you, but you know, I don't really.
Yeah, I feel what you mean. Like, with Brandon, like, it's funny because we met on Facebook too. Facebook love stories.
This is you guys don't understand in our streams why me, Ashley, and Brandon always fuck with each other so hard.
Oh yeah.
Because I've known Ashley for a long time.
Oh yeah.
And
We all
This
have
girl-
known each other for a long time.
That's true.
Nerdy is absolutely amazing. And where her husband's
Yeah.
name is Brandon, she'd be like, hey babe. And then he wouldn't answer and she'd be like, Brandon. And I'm like, what? And she's like, not you.
I remember those days, dude. Oh Jesus, like, and it's funny because like from the time that I met him, like I just felt this instant connection with him. And then like after going through some of the stuff that we went through, you know,
Oh, God.
it made me realize like, hey, he's in it for the long haul. Like he's not like other guys that just want to hit it and quit it. You know, no offense to guys in
God,
general, but
Actually, I forgot. So whenever I first met you, it was April 2nd. So on this Friday, it will be 6 years since we met.
that's insane.
Okay, now,
No, and it felt like yesterday.
who here in chat,
I don't
in
think
Nerdy's
this is
channel,
good here.
my channel, or Toxic, who all has had a crush on Nerdy before you found out she was engaged or married?
Oh
Me.
no. It's coming out now. The truth.
I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie.
I'm with Wolf. I'm with Wolf.
Wolfie had a crush, and I'm gonna tell you why. Before I found out Nerdy was engaged or anything, what made me kind of be like, "Hey, she sounds really cute," is because of her
God, you ugly.
the way she's just happy about everything and doesn't let anything get to her. That
Yeah.
hey, that's what I look for. And then she was like, "Babe," and I was like, "Fuck."
I know. Same fucking thing.
Oh Lord. I'm totally not embarrassed.
We've all grown into an amazing friendship, basically from having a
Meeting.
crush, say.
True.
Yeah. No, I was scrolling through looking for customs to do, you know, because I was getting into that, and I see Nerdy, and I'm like, that sounds like a girl. Maybe I'll watch. And so, yeah, and I start joining, and then you ended your stream, and then I accidentally found your husband, and then.
Oh no!
I'm like, oh my god. And then,
Oh Jesus Christ.
and then so it just kind of went off from there. Like we just kind of grown into like a miniature family, you know?
For sure, dude.
A
That's
miniature
funny.
family. She's got 3,000 and some odd members of this family.
That's true, man.
No, but
Wait,
I'm
how's
talking
it
about like
going?
the ones that have gotten like really close. That have been here since like
The beginning.
know, beginning, you know.
Yeah.
It's crazy that's like a lot of you guys have stuck around that long, because like, you know, people tell you like don't get like your hopes up that people are gonna come and go throughout the channel, and it's like over the years that I've done this, like I've had people that have unsubscribed that have refound the channel, and they're like,
Yep.
oh my god, you're still doing YouTube, because I know after I took that break while I was pregnant with Lucas, and after, like a lot of people, you know, just gave up on watching the content because, you know, I wasn't putting it out there. And then like once I started it back up again, they're like, oh my god, like, hey, you know, how have you been? And I'm just like, oh my god, you remember me.
Yo.
Yeah.
It's like, damn.
Well, even when you took your break, I was still in contact with you, you know?
Yeah.
I still had, and, you know, now I can annoy Brendan whenever I want. I have his phone number.
You could just call him in the middle and I'd be like, hey, what's up, dude?
Yeah. Who's that, dude?
Right.
Yeah, I have a PC Wolves. Toxic, what do you remember what subscriber count you found Nerdy at?
Honestly, I don't remember. I think it was when she was first starting, and Brandon and Midnight were trying to help her grow.
I met
Sounds
Nerdy
familiar.
when she was at 535 subscribers.
I met her before that because, what's it called? I was one of the first few because me and Brandon got kind of close with Midnight and that, and then all of a
Hey, what's up,
sudden,
It's Psycho?
you come into the picture, and like, you know, I'm like, yeah, I'll go subscribe to them, and you know, I got mod first on Midnight because me and Midnight came really close, and then, like we were practically best friends, and then you know, he was talking to you guys saying how good of a mod I was, and you guys made me mod, and
Yeah.
then you know, you guys kept taking mod because of these people that try to gain your trust and then just ban a whole bunch of people
Oh yeah, that was terrible.
stuff, and like, yeah,
Me and Nerdy call
Like-
each other brother and sister. We're not actually blood brother and sister.
Truth.
yeah, like I call Nerdy and Brandon mom and dad, but they're not actually my mom and dad.
Exactly.
And you know, we've been around together. You know, I've hosted for them multiple times before they got their hosting stuff, and we used to do a lot of collabs together,
Yeah, for sure.
For
We did.
midnight. He was always asking me to come in and play with him and all that.
So you wouldn't
No.
agree.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Like, y'all have seen. Okay, I thought I heard something. But y'all have
We've
seen me
been
through.
here for a minute.
Yeah, like, y'all have seen me through some of, like, the most difficult times in my life. Like, from. Trying to think the first one. The happy times. You've seen me have my pregnancy with Lucas. You've kind of been able to see him grow up. You've been there with me when I lost
And-
my baby. You've been there with me when my dad's house burned down. When I got into the car accident. When I got my cars. Like, y'all have seen a lot of different things.
And then
And,
got
you know-
William keeping her up for 24 hours talking to her.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go to bed here in a couple
No.
minutes or so.
I went with you through your pregnancy, like when you first told us that you were pregnant, and then
Yeah,
all
the
the way up.
journey.
No,
It was so nice,
know,
like,
I'm-
being able to go through that. Like, 'cause the funny thing is,
No.
like, I told Brandon, I was like, I want to get married. And then I got pregnant before we got
honestly, I really want to go back to the olden days when we first met, because Fortnite
was
was
fun.
so better back then. You know,
Yes.
it was. But now it's just like trash. I don't like it. You know, they're adding too much shit, and they're changing all of it. It's not like it was. You know, I like how they're coming up with new ideas. You know, I respect that. But come on, everyone thought is stopping to play it because of that. You know, we all
Yeah.
wish we don't want the old Fortnite back.
Well,
I
the
feel
way
ya.
they're going with it, I think they're actually gonna bring the old OG map back.
I would
to
love
be
that.
honest.
Yeah,
Because-
like I'm talking about. I want the map back from like season 3 or season 4.
Yes, that was the good stuff, man. When
Season
Mr.
3, season
Cube.
4. No, I want that stuff back. I want all the old guns back. I want everything back. I want it to go back to where it was. You know,
Oh,
whenever
that's
I
for
first
us.
started playing Fortnite. You know,
Groups. Well, the duck walked
And-
up to a lemonade stand and he said to the man running the stand, "Hey, bum bum bum, got
Wolf,
any
Wolf, I got a
grapes?"
question.
Yo, what's up?
wait, hold on. I'm gonna ask Ashley this.
Oh no.
Did he smack or grab that?
That's the
Wait,
question
what?
of the day, isn't it?
Yo,
Oh Lord. Hi,
Oh.
Zez.
What?
How's it going, Zez? Yo, by the way, is anybody down for an Among Us stream tomorrow with like voice chat on Discord? Alright, Frost.
that would be neat.
I want to
If we
do
did
that
that.
tomorrow, but I gotta see what Brandon's doing because we're gonna go look at cars, and I know he wants to put these shelves together. And
You know
everything's-
how we all like grew up with like the car movie, like Cars and that?
Mhm.
They only made 3 movies, and Lightning McQueen is already dead.
Oof. He got taken to the junkyard.
I don't get that. Like, why? What's the purpose in that? Making 3 movies? You
Oh, he's
know?
sleeping, says. Fortnite update? Got you, bot. Yeah, I gotta. Wait, hold on. Let me turn on my
What about you,
PlayStation.
Wolf? What about you, Wolf? Did you smack or grab her?
I don't understand.
He doesn't
Wait.
get the question.
Okay, so it's from Fast and Furious. Did you smack or grab that ass?
Neither.
I'm not going there with that.
Are we talking about our own girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't either. I just took it slow with her.
Actually, it's probably like both.
It's not her butt I like playing with, but we're not gonna talk about that.
He's motorboating.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no.
And PG has went out the window.
He
Yeah,
likes those size D's. He likes those size D's.
Oh no.
Hey, 38 Triple D is a fun play toy.
Oh my god.
Yes, sir.
Oh lord.
My wife is going to shoot me.
She's just gonna be like,
know.
why?
Bro,
Nobody
if
gets back to Bella,
Yo.
please.
you know, if I asked Brandon that, he would probably, he's like one of those like PG streamers where he would like say, whoa, calm it down.
He would be like, well,
Like, what the-
we are a family friendly stream. Hey, what's the
Brandon
final?
would be sitting there debating on answering it, and actually going to be standing in the background with the damn butcher knife. Go ahead, answer it.
Do it, I dare ya.
You should bring
You.
you should bring Brandon in and say, hey, Toxa said, did you smack or grab that ass?
Oh my god.
See what he says.
Anyways, changing topics.
No, not change the topic. Go get him.
Short Man is sleeping, so I'm gonna let Short Man get some sleep. Hopefully he's keeping an eye on
Oh, man.
Lucas occasionally.
You sure that man ain't asleep again?
Probably is. Well, Lucas is sleeping too. They're all
Oh,
sleeping.
well.
Everyone's sleeping but me. Yo, I am outnumbered by testosterone in this house. I am the only girl. What do I do? What do I do? I'm just gonna have to like I'm gonna have to start acting like a guy around here, you know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. God dang.
So everyone down in the comments put what genre of movie you like and what what
I like
movie
anime.
you like out of that genre. And I'm gonna take that into consideration. I'm gonna help Nerdy, and she's gonna be able to stream that movie.
Hi Ann,
Free.
how are you doing? Oh, that'd be fun. Oh man.
We all can have a movie night, like where
I just gotta figure out how to
you
do
know,
it. If
we
I
all can
could,
talk.
then I would totally. Yeah.
I'll help you.
As long as you
But-
give the right credibility, it won't copyright.
Well, can't you do it on? You can do it on Discord with no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I would do it through Discord.
What you do is, so you don't get copyright, just make sure it doesn't post that live stream.
Yeah.
Just live stream it, but don't let it post. No.
For rizzles. For rizzles. Dude. So. Okay. Trying to. My brain is like in all these different directions right now. But I am honestly just kind of hoping this year is just like not a shit show like I expect it to be. I honestly. Am I the only one
Ready.
who gets bad vibes about this year already? Just based on everything that's happened in the first 3 months?
Yeah, Joe Biden. You know what's funny? Joe Biden's already signed like 50-something petitions or something. I don't know what he signed, but he signed like 57 things.
I'm sorry, that was funny.
And they got mad at Trump for signing 5 of them.
Oof. Politics are a big joke.
He was only in office for a week.
That's tough. Yeah, I mean, politics just kind of get me irritated, but then again, my views on politicians are they're just all liars and thieves anyway, so I don't care.
Yeah, same.
I
No,
voted
I'm
Bernie anyway, feel the burn, you know?
Honestly, like everyone knows that Joe Biden has dementia. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like we're not dumb. You can see it in him. No,
It is what it is at this point. I mean, we're going,
You
our
know,
country's plummeting anyway,
government.
so...
The government doesn't want to admit it because, like they would get all the guilt of screwing up and letting him go again. You know.
I
And
just don't think they care.
Honestly, I really do hope that Trump comes back. You know, everyone had his doubts like the first year of Trump being president. You know, But that
Mhm.
all changed when he started doing really, really good stuff for it.
I just don't like how
With-
gas is almost $3 a gallon. That sucks.
Bro, it's already
I
$3.
know.
Really, where you are, it's $2.89 here.
Bro, it's $3 a gallon.
Oh, dude, that's
Three,
effed.
it's $3 a gallon for you. Guess what?
What?
It's like
$1.52 here.
Are you serious? That's crazy. It's crazy to see how different the gas prices are, like in the different states too.
facts.
Somebody's gonna just pop up and be like, "Yeah, gas is a penny over here," and I'll be like, "Where the heck do you live?"
Technically, a gas station
Mm-hmm.
can set their own prices for gas. Reason why
Yeah,
they're
that's
bringing
true.
it up so high is because Biden's making it to where it's expensive to buy the gas because they're wanting to go electric in 2030.
Oh
All electric in
no!
2030.
I don't know how I
Yeah,
feel
Everything
about
electric
that.
in 2030.
Cal,
Which
I
is
think-
not going to happen because you got airplanes, you got boats, you got all of that,
That's
you
true.
know, and
Stretch.
most of that needs gas or fuel or something, just like tractors. What are you gonna bring extension cord out to your freaking out in the middle of the field and start charging your tractor if it dies? Like,
I'm sorry, the way that's perfect. Can you imagine that? Oh, honey, I'm just charging the tractor up. Honey, don't you mean the lawnmower? No, the tractor. What the fuck?
Cal, if I remember right, California has actually banned the use of gas vehicles, if I remember right.
I don't know. California is a weird state in itself. It's cool, but like, it's just too expensive. I can't do it. I'm broke. I'm a broke person. I can't go to places like that.
yeah, but you want to know what's funny? The reason why
I
they're
feel
so
you, Final.
expensive, if you work there, you get paid a lot more up
Hey,
there
what's up,
than
Scratch?
you would in Ohio or Kansas. So,
Man,
you
That's
could be
the-
living in.
that's the
you could
issue,
be
though.
living in-
Like, even when you get paid high, like, okay. So, for instance, I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. This is completely kind of relevant, but not relevant. My brain's on like empty right now. But no, so I know that they've been talking about raising minimum wage, which is all great, whatever. But my only issue with that is the more you raise money, like, I keep hearing shit, I swear to God. But the more you raise minimum wage, the more taxes you have to pay on that. Hey, welcome back, Q. And like another thing that I have an issue with, like, I remember back when I was in history class, or I don't know if it was a government class. No, it wasn't government. It was just regular history class. Basically, one of the things that the teacher proposed and we learned about was like, hey, people are wanting to get paid the same amount all around the board, and then like, the good thing about that would be that everyone would have equal pay. Nobody would be higher up on the food chain than the other. But the problem with that is that like say you work at McDonald's, right? And you're getting paid the same amount as a surgeon. Who's to say that the surgeon's not going to want to do the surgeon's probably not going to want to work and make the same amount of money as someone who's just flipping burgers and taking orders, which working at McDonald's is a job in itself, but, something as serious as a surgeon would require more incentive in order to get people to take it seriously. So it's like, the heck is gonna happen if we keep raising the wages? I don't know, but it's just
No,
like
you're right.
it just
Because I don't want to be working in my factory making the same amount of damn pay as as somebody flipping burgers. Like, I work way harder to get these fruit pads and meat pads out than
yeah.
that's way it'll supply your burgers. Like, no,
Yeah, and I think that's what everyone's pushing towards right now is like, I mean, I would love to see everyone get paid equally and there not be an issue with that. But in the first minute that they propose that idea, or if they even continue to raise the wages for that and they get close to the amount of money that people in warehouses make or different things like that, it's going to cause people to like not take their job as seriously, which, not to be rude or anything, but a lot of people aren't really wanting to work now anyway. So it's like, what can you really offer someone as an incentive to want to work when a lot of people are just like, there's no point to.
The facts.
No, honestly,
Yep,
I
still
feel
life
like
shiny.
we should. I
Yeah.
feel like we should, react to like the walkthrough of like what's it called?
I have no clue.
Last something. He just came out with two like a little while ago.
I
in,
just
like,
think our
2012.
economy's effed. That's where I'm heading with this.
Last of Us. We should do the walkthrough.
That would
of
definitely be
number one.
beneficial, Final. Final's like, how about increased unemployment for the partially unemployed? I think that would be beneficial. The only issue that I'm currently... What the hell is that? Okay, sorry. There's a gnat or something. But, no, the only issue that I'm having in general with the way the economy is right now is we're continuing to push money out. Like, the stimulus checks, we're pushing out money into all of these, different things. That is true, Final. That would make it an incentive, but some people would take advantage of that. And the bad thing is with any incentive that you give someone, there's always going to be one person who takes advantage of that. And the government's like, oh, if this person's taking advantage, it ruins it for everyone else. But back to what I was saying. We're continuing to push money out, and eventually it's going to cause money to be inflated, which is going to cause major issues as well with continuing to print money. And I feel like if we continue... Because some people are continuing to do the trickle economics thing where they put money into the economy and continue to keep it going. But then because of this virus and everything going on, you've got people who aren't spending, who aren't contributing into the trickle economics thing. And as a result, not everything's going back in. So it can kind of put a damper on the economy. But I mean, you never know. Things could not be how I perceive them to be. That's just kind of my opinion on it all. I'm hoping that doesn't happen, and I'm just a crazy person who has no sleep, and all that. But I mean, I don't know. We'll just kind of have to see how the government continues to go forward when it comes to putting money out. I don't know. Anything that has to do with politics or things like that can get pretty it's easy to debate on, but it's also really easy to get heated on as well, because everyone's so opinionated and everyone's so individualistic that
I have a thing for you guys real quick. Let's see if you notice, okay?
Yeah, I feel you, friend. Oh no.
That's copyright.
Copyright. Oof. I feel you, Final. I mean, that's a good thing is not everyone's like that, you know what I mean? Why the heck
It was
does
the beginning.
freaking Nightbot? Yeah, I agree, Final. It's not necessarily the people as much as it is the government and the politicians. I'm not really a big fan of politicians, to be honest. Presidents, vice presidents, not really a big fan of any of them, just because I feel like all politicians are corrupt. They're in it for themselves and for the money. And it's not every politician, it's just a majority of them. That's just my opinion,
Oh yeah, for sure.
I feel you, Final. I mean, I don't know. They've definitely proven time and time again that that they're going to continue to think about themselves and not give a crap about the people that live in their states. So I don't really have high hopes.
Which, the more they keep pushing money out like this, the more the U.S. is just going to go further in debt, because we're already in debt now as it is.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the unfortunate thing about it is there's always going to be debt in every place. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, with the amount that we've accumulated, I don't think that we're ever really going to be able to pay that completely off. You know what I mean?
No, heck no, never.
Oh yeah, Final. I definitely agree. I think that the stimulus checks were definitely beneficial, especially because of COVID. It definitely put a damper on things. and unfortunately there were a lot of job losses, there were a lot of things, so that does definitely help out. I'm just saying in general with the way that the money is going out like it is, it's just if it doesn't get put back into the economy, then there's going to be a lot of issues because the circulation's not going to be there. It's just going to be a one-way thing where the money's going out but it's not coming back in, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Like, I agree with Wolves, because he just said, I feel like unless you work at a job that way higher than minimum wage and you get hours is best, but no matter how much they raise minimum wage, there will be absolutely no difference, and here's why. When you raise minimum wage, all of the stores raise their prices to make
Yes.
up for it, and the government tries to make us feel better by saying, here's more money, and that itself is giving people a false sense of security.
Hi, Clumsy. Yeah, I hope that you're able to do that final. I mean, I agree though, that's the problem is whenever there's an incentive, there's always a catch. So the government's like, okay, we'll give you 15 an hour, but now you have to pay like $3 to $4 for a gallon of milk, or $5. They raise up the prices on everything else to make you feel like oh hey, and that just puts, I don't know. And then another opinion that I have is like they make it not impossible, but they make it very difficult to get out of your social class, like your economic class. So say that you're a lower class citizen and you're born into a lower class citizen household, and they make it difficult to really kind of move into the middle class and upper class standing. And it's just it's rough because it seems like they are they're not really as concerned with people who don't have money, and that's what it boils down to in this world is money for a lot of people.
Yep.
For a lot of businesses, for a lot of things like that. If you don't have money, then you're basically a nobody to them. I've heard instances of people who have gone to the hospital to get treated, and because they did not have insurance or because they didn't have the cash to pay them then and there, they got mistreated way worse than somebody who did. And I actually know someone, she's an older lady, she used to be a nurse and she used to work in a nursing home. And she was telling me how they would pamper and treat like the elderly people who had insurance or money way better than they did the people who didn't. Like they would cater to them more even if the person needed more assistance who didn't have the insurance or financial help. Just because the money wasn't there, so they didn't feel like they were as worthy.
Low-key how I feel since I've been working.
Actually, how long did
I feel you, final.
you plan on making this
What do you mean?
podcast?
I don't know, man. It kind of like it's just
It's been 2 hours.
2
We're
hours.
kind of just rolling with it, bro. Everybody's loving this.
I'm kind of just vibing, you feel me? Like, for me personally, my economic class was, I grew up, I'd say lower middle class. I mean, my dad made sure that we had what we needed, but he was the only income in the house. And then when he was out of work taking care of my grandparents, there wasn't really a lot coming in or going out. And, it was hard. And now that, everything happened with him, it's just been like really difficult as a repercussion of that. So, he tried to get help in certain things and they wouldn't help him because of his work experience. He hasn't been working for over 10 years. So they couldn't let him draw on his Social Security or anything.
Yep.
So I was like, oof. Like, they're basically making us work longer and longer until we're able to retire. And it's just like, no. No.
Yeah.
It's tough, man. Oh, man.
Right there. Do you guys have anything y'all want to ask for us to talk about?
Oh, yeah. Do you guys have any questions? Any topics you want us to discuss? Anything like that? Before I go to bed?
Okay. Nerdy, what made you want to be a YouTuber?
Ooh, okay. So, basically, I've always been interested in YouTube and different things like that, like streaming and video games. And there for a while, I was getting very frustrated and very angry and just all of that stuff because I didn't have anything that I enjoyed. I didn't have a hobby. And Brandon's always had his little, like, thing that he's been into, you know, different things. So he'll go back and forth between things that he enjoys at the moment. But I never really had anything that stuck. So, he told me about streaming, and he told me how you could stream off of your PS4, and I'm like, oh, that sounds really cool, you know what I mean? Like, I'm really anxious and I have social anxiety, but I think it'd be, you know, fun. So we started doing it and everything, and I started getting involved in the community, and my social anxiety gradually just kind of dissipated, and I kind of got used to communicating with people and coming out of my shell, and the more that I did that, the more that I enjoyed that. And then after having Lucas, I was like, oh wow, you know, this is, you know, something that maybe I could use to support him financially, you know, now that I'm able to be at a point where I can start getting donations and I can start really doing better. And that really kind of pushed me to do a little bit better, because I'm like, hey, you know, I can take care of my son without having to actually, like, struggle, you know what I mean? Because right now we're at a place where it would be financially impossible for both of us to work, because we'd have to pay for daycare, because we don't have family members that would be able to watch him. So
Yeah.
that's just out of the question right now until he starts school in a couple of years. So, oh, that's a good question. Basically, Sea-Dog, I've always loved podcasts. I've always loved to communicate with people and talk about different topics and kind of, like, say my opinion on things. And now that I finally got my Streamlabs fixed, thanks to the headset that Wolfie got me,
It will.
I kind of wanted to do that. And I've been talking to, I know I've mentioned it to you, Sea-Dog, I've mentioned it to Wolfie and a couple of other people before this, that I would really love to do a podcast. And not sure, actually, this is a question for everyone watching. What do you guys think about this podcast? Yeah,
Oh.
definitely, Sea-Dog. I would definitely love to have you and have you help out and everything.
So, Wolves asked, how do you feel about cryptocurrency, and have you ever wished that you had invested in it while it was still cheap? Off
Oh,
Bitcoin.
yes. Yes. We actually have money invested into Dogecoin right now, if you know what that is. And unfortunately, we paid like 5 cents per coin, I think it was, which isn't too bad, but they did have it at one point where it was a penny per coin.
Oh,
I think cryptocurrency is interesting. It's just going to be interesting to see if they start to incorporate that. I know that a few websites have incorporated that into being able to purchase items off of. I'm just actually curious to see how that takes off, if they're going to make that like a new payment method globally, or if they're just going to use it as a means to invest for the time being.
what
Uh,
is cryptocurrency?
It's basically,
one
hey, what's up, Shadow? It's basically an online currency. You basically put money into it, and it can either go up in value or it can go down in value. It's basically like stocks. It's a gamble that you're taking. But you can also use it to make purchases. It really just depends on the cryptocurrency. There's cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Dogecoin. They have a couple other ones as well, but those are the two main ones that I know of. And yeah, it's crazy. You can make really good money.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, I got a juicy story.
Ooh, tell me the juice.
Well, not juicy, like a
Oh, nice,
juicy
Final.
story to get started. Okay. So how did you and Brandon act like me, and how did it go? Like,
Wait,
tell
what
us
do
all
you?
the details from back then
Oh, wait, what?
when
Like,
you and Brandon met.
oh, like, what do you want to know from when we first met?
How, like, you guys met and, like, how it all got started.
Oh, okay. So, I'll respond to you in a minute, Sea-Dog. Basically, I messaged him on Facebook. I was scrolling through Facebook trying to find mutual friends because I was a social outcast. I needed friends. And I wasn't very good at socializing in person. So I was looking through Facebook and I saw his profile and I was like, oh, he's actually pretty cute. You know what I mean? and then I saw that he liked the same music I did. He had an Avenged Sevenfold banner. So I messaged him like, hey, I really like your banner, and we started talking, and then he made a Facebook status. And he's like for To Be Honest, you know, back in the day, those were pretty popular.
Yep.
And so he did one, and he was basically telling me that I was cute and he wanted to hang out. So that's what we did. We started to hang out and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, from there we started to really kind of vibe with each other. And we started dating not too long. I think maybe 2 or 3 days into knowing each other, we started to date. And from there, we just went through so much together, from fighting to me having my girlfriends trying to get into my pants.
Robin Hood, and you
Yeah.
can get Bitcoin.
And so, were you guys in high school then?
You have to link your
I was in high school and he was being homeschooled, and we lived in the same general area, but he didn't go to the particular high school. He had a friend though that did. But yeah, it was interesting. It was interesting. To be honest, like, everyone kept saying, oh, it's puppy love, you know, you two aren't gonna last, and now we have a kid together and we're married, so interesting.
How to show them wrong real quick.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, C-Doc. So basically, as a teenager, I don't know what it was about me, because I don't find myself that attractive, but apparently girls found me attractive, because I had multiple friends try to sleep with me. Female friends. So, the first instance that I had of that was this girl that I knew since kindergarten. We were friends since kindergarten, and we reconnected when I was in middle school. So we started hanging out and everything, and she was just kind of really touchy-feely, that sort of stuff. Always cuddling with me, you know, different things. And she was always trying to kiss me, and yeah, anyways. So there was one time I was taking a shower at my house, and she came over, and she pulled the shower curtain back while I was showering, and then she ran out of the room, and I'm just like, okay, well then. And then, I'm trying to think of the other instances that I can give. Oh, and then, like, I've never heard of a friend, well, I've heard of friends that do this, but it was literally super bad outside, right? Like, there was ice all over the ground. She lived, like, it wasn't too far by car, but it was probably like an hour or two, like, walking. And she walked to my house.
No.
And then, so we lost contact for a bit after there was, like, a huge falling out between a lot of people that I was friends with. It was, you know, girl drama. Fun. But, we reconnected, and it was while me and Brandon were together. And she did not like Brandon at all. Like, there was just, like, some jealousy between the two of them. And, yeah, she would just always be, like, touchy-feely with me and everything like that. And then there was another friend that I had, who we were all, like, hanging out and everything, and then she randomly just grabs my boob. And, yeah, I'm just like, okay, and Brandon's, like, right there. And I'm just like, oh, no. Oh, no.
Big
Yeah, so I was just like, okay, man. And, yeah, that was fun. Yeah.
Wait, so I'll tell you how I met girlfriend. So, I was
Proceed
just
on.
on this app. I don't even know if it's an app anymore. People say that it was taken down and they made a completely new one. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and
Hopefully often
so
enough,
we were talking on there. You know,
Mm-hmm.
this was back whenever I was in 7th grade, I think.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go grab a
7th
water
grade.
real quick. You can keep talking, though.
And so, I asked her if she had Snapchat, and she said yeah. And so we added each other's Snapchat. We started talking, you know. She's trying to give, you know, after that, like, we both started kind of liking each other, and she kind of
right, Shadow.
kept, like, giving me hints, you know, like, she liked me. And then so finally one day I just asked her out, and then she said yeah. And then, you know, we went and seen each other. whenever we could, because I lived in Missouri at the time and she lived in Texas. And so you know, just kind of went off from there, and now to this day. So that was like maybe 4 years ago,
Wow.
almost.
Okay, I'm back. Brandon's still awake.
That's impressive.
He was like, I'm not going to bed without you in here, so, you know, one of us is like close by Lucas.
Tell him to come in there and ask him that question. Did he smack or grab that ass?
Oh, he's irritated with me right now. He's like, you're still in there? What are you even talking about?
Tell him you're making better content than he is.
That's dumb. I know he's so tired in there. I feel bad. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I mean, I get that, but
Good thing I didn't have water in my mouth. What?
I could take that so many ways with how
Sort-
that sounded.
He just came in and he said, Ashley, you gotta find the birds.
have Brandon join the podcast for a little bit.
He,
Tell him
'cause
to get it on his phone.
he came in while we were talking about birds, and he came in. He's like, Ashley, you gotta find the birds. I'm done, dude. But I'll go outside tomorrow and I'll find a bird and take a picture. Nobody's gonna understand but the people who are here.
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's
Oh,
funny though.
that's pretty lit, dude.
And, you know, now that I live in Kansas, you know, I've been working. I was paid $30 an hour
Shadow.
on a farm. And I was only, that was like last time I worked, I was
Excuse me.
14 then. And we worked a 15-hour shift.
Oof. Ooh,
And I
gross.
made $540 in one day.
Jeez, dude.
And I was like, damn. And you know, since I'm like younger, I have a lot more stamina and like you know what I'm talking about. I'm not sciencey, okay? Like where I can stay awake longer. You know?
Yeah, because I'm dying over here and I know Brandon's probably like gonna kill me. He's gonna be like,
He just
Ashley, don't ask me
No.
for a nap today. I'm like, but Brandon, I'm gonna need a nap. And he's be like, no, you stayed up all night podcasting. I'd be like, but Brandon. And he's be like, but no. I'd be like, but please. And he's be like, no.
Well,
why you just go into the bedroom and start sleeping.
I can't. I don't have a bedroom.
What?
Since my dad's staying with me, he took over our bedroom. So now we sleep in the living room
Oh.
temporarily. Shh, don't bring that into this bedroom. Brandon! What do I have to put there? What? Brandon. He just said, he's like, Ashley, you're gonna have to drop that. You're gonna have to put that down, and you're gonna have to go help those birds. He's so caught up on those damn birds, man. I'm gonna turn him into a bird. He's gonna be those seagulls from Nemo. I'm mine.
I'm gonna be a good wolf and keep it PG.
I honestly I feel like he's sleep talking. Like he's sleepwalking.
Oh no,
and talking.
no! I have audio from when he's asleep and he talks. He doesn't want me to say it. It's with Mazza and God dang it, Mazza! It is with Wolfie and Toxic. Dear God, I read your name multiple times and it just got me so confused. What?
Wait, he was
Oh my
screaming
God!
name?
Shut the hell up. He said, "Why you're toxic?" He's like, "Fuck! I can't read anything." He said, "Why you're talking, Big Bird scared so." God dang it, Brandon! Shut up.
He's so out
Oh.
of it.
Yeah, this is
What
one of
is
those
he on?
instances of Shadow where I sound completely intoxicated and I am not. I am just sleep deprived. my god. I can't even. I can't, man.
I can't
Why are
even
you?
eat.
Is he still sleeping? I'm gonna get sleep. You're gonna wake up soon.
Please ask him if he
Shut up,
smacked
Brandon.
it or grabbed his ass.
Shut up about the damn
Do it.
birds.
Just do it.
I'm gonna show you a bird. I'm gonna buy a bird and I'm gonna shove it up where the sun don't shine. Oh, oh my god, now he's bringing the deer into it.
Ashley, you gotta remember though, one bird's a statement.
He might like it. He might like it though.
Oh my god, dude. You're dumb. Turn my light back on.
Put
Turn
up
my light back
some
on.
light. Put some light up.
Brandon, she said
That's
turn
around
me
it.
back on.
I'm gonna beat his
Make sure the
butt.
bird lights up.
Yeah, the bird's gotta light up, Brandon. Didn't you know birds have to light up? Yeah, they gotta reboot.
Oh my lord.
Oh yeah, Brandon, you wanna see this bird? It's for you. It's a bird with your name on it. Shut the hell up, man. Oh my god, I just flipped him off and he said at least just saved one.
Oh my god. He
Oh
is
my
so
God.
sleep deprived.
Maza has a good idea, and I just thought of the best channel name for Nerdy, for her podcasts.
What is it?
Nerdy Girl Talks.
Oh? Oh? That's lit. I was gonna go with Nerdtastic Podcasts. But I don't know.
The sky is blue, like the pen is blue. Wait, Shadow, you just wrecked my brain.
Shut the hell up, Brandon. Get out of here. I'm too drunk for this and I haven't even drank.
Brandon, come join in on the podcast.
They want to talk to you. They want to get your insight on the birds. What do you mean you did your time? You did the crime.
And that's why you got a baby.
Ooh, you ain't wrong.
See, look, Nerdy, Mozzie just said,
Does
oh,
it-
I like that name.
This
Yes. Oh. Brandon's probably thinking, this girl is really dumb talking about birds. Deer. Next she's gonna be talking about singing and bringing all the deers and the birds to her.
You guys type out mice at least? Something actual?
I did show them the mice, the Australian mice.
Yeah, at least you're not 100. You're actually showing something.
why do I feel like
It is real, it's in Australia.
It's waiting for a cicada.
why do I
Oh,
feel
not
like
the
Ashley's, like, trying
cicadas.
to prank us? And no, they're trying to prank us.
It's all. It's okay, guys. You weren't born. It's just a prank. I said it's okay, guys. You weren't born. It's just a prank. Surprise!
Tomorrow I get time.
Ah.
Surprise!
Oh yeah, the birds and the bees are not to be talked about. I don't want those mixed in with the. Yeah.
Hey,
What?
talking about birds. You're not
Where do the
Imagine a
people
bird
come?
doing a bee.
Where do the birds and the bees talk come from? It makes no sense. How do they even correlate to what they actually mean? You know, like why?
No, but why?
Why
but
not use
is
the hot
Brandon
dog in the
a
bun?
bird?
Why not use the hamburger in the bun? Why not use peach in cucumber emoji, or no, that's an eggplant emoji? Why? Why does it make no sense?
Sweetheart, it'd be better with the hot dog in the bun, not a hamburger in the bun. Hamburger in the bun. More for girls.
Maybe she's flat like a patty.
Oh!
talking about yourself.
Shut up, Brandon. Oh my
Is
god.
Brendan calling you out that you're flat as a patty?
I don't know, maybe I'm calling him out. You got a flat patty booty? I'm sorry. I'm so fucked up, man.
Okay, so I think before the stream goes hella PG-13, I think Nerdy should go to bed.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
What are you talking about? With sleep.
I Hey, Wolfie hasn't been to bed for 24 hours now, so
Why would you not sleep? Why?
I've had some issues going on.
Oh no. No, no, no. Sorry. Anyways. I'm fine. It's fine.
Back to where we were at.
Flat patty
Where were
booties.
No, like the actual story. We were talking about some kind of story.
I don't
What
know.
were we talking about?
I don't know what we were fucking talking about. I'm so confused now. So.
We could talk about what it was that one night in bed.
Oh no. Do y'all remember? Some of you guys probably remember when I was streaming. What the hell was that? What the hell was that?
Bro, we were talking.
Is that loud?
Who let the gremlin out?
We
Fed him after midnight.
okay, so
Who
we
let the
were
gremlin out?
talking about. So I
possibly
mentioned
awesome.
So
Oh my
I
God.
mentioned So I mentioned like what if we talk about nerdy one night in bed with Brandon and it comes up. So you guys remember that stream?
Oh, so to keep it as secret as I can,
Secret sex tape.
a certain
I can't. Oh my god, dude.
Okay.
you hear in the background. Boom. Today on Top Live.
Today on Pornhub.
Oh my god. I would laugh if I went to Pornhub.com and searched up your two name and you both come up.
Oh my god, watch as a prank someone posts their video and it has my name on it or some shit.
Or your face freaking edited on it.
Like a poorly edited video or something. You just see
I feel like Ashley's not gonna remember this and she's gonna go back and watch the stream and find
Jesus.
this.
Well, you gotta pull your fiance into watching this for a little bit because I'm sure she's gonna die laughing.
But the funniest part is whenever I brought up we could talk about Nerdy's one night in bed with Brandon. And you
Oh my
said
God.
you remember that live stream?
Oh,
Thought of the best thing ever.
What
Tonight
is-
on Wolf Den's Rated.
Oh man. Wait, what?
What are they saying in chat?
They're just they're saying I can't. My mind is yeah.
I'm gonna
I
come look
swear,
at
Nerdy
them.
has to drink a bit. I swear, bruh, we have to get okay. One day when Lucas isn't home, we
Excuse
have
me.
to get you to do a 21 or 18 plus drunk stream.
Oh my god. Yes.
That would be nice.
That'd be funny doing a drunk podcast.
Oh my god, bro.
They're gonna be like, "What's
Bro,
2 plus 2?" I'll be like, "What? You're asking me the color blue? What?" They're like, "You okay, dude?" I'm like, "I'm gnarly, man." They're like, "Oh, are you
Yeah,
a surfer
I'm
now?"
not even gonna lie. I'm only 16 and I ain't
Oh
fucking
my-
drunk as shit.
It all started the day that I was born.
Shadow
Dude,
said,
yes,
"Count me
Shadow."
in, I want in."
Heck yeah, man, that'd be lit. Yeah, I have that hair in my mouth. I don't know where it's coming from.
I'm not gonna
You
say.
have an
I'm
18
not
question.
gonna
Oh
say it.
no, I don't have any of those in my mouth, good sir.
Hey, do you have any light up sticks that go in your mouth?
No.
Oh, we're going there now. I see.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
I'm out
think
of
those belong in your mouth. The chemicals are very dangerous, you know. I
Not
mean,
what I meant.
I know what you meant, but do you know what I mean? The chemicals are so dangerous. You never know. They could cause a mishap.
Oh yeah, that salty taste.
Gross.
You know, depending, like, okay, so depending on what the male eats.
Oh no, here we go. Here we go.
Hey, I have a question. For every ounce, okay, I'm gonna tell you something that's true. For
Oh,
every
no.
ounce you swallow equals 35 calories.
Oh, gross. Oh. Ew, that's ew. You could just survive on that. Ew. Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh, I got drunk playing that game week. Well, mobile, I forgot.
Oh,
it's
you
also
mean
It's al-
Yeah,
Jackbox?
mobile.
It's also proving that having fun time
3 dirty-minded people
Mhm.
Also-
in a podcast.
fun time is the best way to lose weight.
Oh no, here we go.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, Ashley. Did you know that you burn 85 calories a minute when you're making out? Want to work out?
Oh no. Here we go. Oh lord.
The pickup line, though.
Yes, pickup lines.
Oh my god.
Bro,
That
imagine
doesn't-
imagine Nerdy playing Five Nights at Freddy's drunk.
Oh my god, if you saw me freak out that bad sober, oh my god, I would be like freaking out. Next thing you'd be hearing, be like, "There's
God.
someone behind
Oh my
me."
god. Dirty, have you watched the trailer for Good Boys?
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, I think I have.
Oh,
Pull it up on stream and let's watch it real quick.
No, because we'll have to delete the stream.
Yeah, that's probably a no-go for me.
What do you mean? You're definitely not getting paid for this one.
And they're like, "You wanted money? You wanted it? You expected that? Nah, fam. We're gonna hit you with that demonetization." And
They haven't
"Aw, damn, they
demonetized
got
it
me
yet."
again." No, they have on some videos, which I don't like on my Among Us videos. How are you gonna like what? Oh my! Shut up! Shut up! God!
Oh my God.
Shut up! Shut up, man! I don't even know what to say.
Brandon,
Just save the birds already. What's with him and birds?
Brandon, your
He's
bird
acting
is
like
in
he's high and drunk.
Brandon, your bird is in here on a podcast, so you might want to come save the bird.
Oh no!
Make sure she goes up and down.
Oh!
Oh!
just starts hearing.
Oh
In the
no! Oh, were you guys
Just starts
clapping?
hearing-
You guys applauding? No, that's not what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we're.
am out of this one.
Brandon's probably like, what the fuck?
He's probably like, what is
You
wrong?
and Brandon are. Brandon's not gonna remember
Unbelievable.
this, and he's gonna come and watch this stream, and he's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
No, oh man. So he sleep talks sometimes, right? When I try to wake him up. So there was one instance where I tried to wake him up. He's like, "Who are you?" I'm like, "What do you mean? You know who I am?" He's like, "No, who are?"
Oh!
A bird
I-
already got her seed. Yes. Hey, Brandon, she needs more seed. She's hungry.
Oh,
Remember, every 1 ounce of cum she swallows equals 35 calories.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's gonna get Brandon's gonna at Brandon's 2 a.m.'s gonna just be clapping in the back, and then your dad's gonna walk out.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, I can't believe that. Oh no, that was a good one, Brandon. I'll give that to you.
That was a good one. Oh my god.
He's obsessed with the birds now. You don't. Okay. He calls me a beaver, but like.
He looks like one too.
Shut the fuck up. But no, like, okay, so he's a big nose. So I call him a big beak. So does that make him a bird? So does that mean I have to save him?
Maybe.
Oh no, Maz.
Already getting a lot of
But I don't like.
this LOL.
Can you
JK,
imagine?
I think
Someone's like,
it's
I don't
on.
like eggplant.
I know.
Can you imagine someone that doesn't know what the emoji means? Like, oh, I don't even like eggplants.
I know.
Why? Why? Who would like eggplants? Like,
Where did Wolf go? Oh, did this?
I think he's just like, what the heck's wrong with these people?
Oh, I think his.
I think there's some
laptop died.
I think there's some technical difficulties on Wolf's end.
There he's back.
I'm like a bird, I only fly away.
Why do I feel like we're gonna be up until like 6 a.m.?
Oh hell
We're-
no! I gotta get
we're
some
not.
sleep at some point. I gotta get up with the kid and like.
Well,
Probably.
we're never gonna quit talking. We're gonna find new stuff to talk about, and it's never gonna end.
So my Discord,
Wait, what happened?
my Discord decided to go oof and just end the chat.
I was wondering where you went. I saw that you were
So I
having
missed,
some
like,
technical difficulties.
Yeah, Discord likes to be oof.
Discord's
Oh
like,
wait,
nah.
Brandon, you said that bird already got her seed.
Oh
Is
no.
there more birds that haven't got their seed yet, and that you're waiting to give
Oh
that
no.
seed to?
If that
I
seed
don't
gets
think
spread
so.
around in the wrong place, there's gonna be issues.
And she said there's gonna be a dead man.
A dead man walking.
I'm waiting for his response. I can't wait for this.
Oh god.
They just showed lots of pictures, and I held the folder up so I didn't have to see them.
Hey, I'll also
because,
show you how to put on a condom.
using a banana or a cucumber.
They didn't even do that with us.
I used my real dick.
On that note,
I just did it in class.
That's a little too far.
but can you? No, I don't.
I got
Well,
the image stuck in her head.
class is dismissed. Oh lord.
Just everyone.
Can you imagine that though? No. Jail. Right away. Right to jail.
No, someone calls up a kid, a boy, to show how to put on a condom, and they actually had to put on their pants and get it hard in front of everyone.
Oh,
And put it on in front of them. Bro, do you know how embarrassing that would be?
I mean, I wouldn't because I can't just whip my, out, so that that would not pertain to me.
Hey, did you know girls get boners?
Oh my god, here we go.
Not gonna go there.
Sex ed class, guys.
Oh,
Why
no.
though, Ella?
Let's not say we did because we don't.
On that note, my volume now is very low.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. Oh no.
We're all sleep deprived right now.
Yeah, I think that's probably an accurate description.
Okay, so we need to find some new stuff. Anyone in the chat, Maza or Shadow, do you know anything that you'd like us to talk about?
Yeah,
God, don't
'cause-
give them
There's
for
six
that.
of you guys watching here.
Oh no.
Siege and Sex Ed or something else.
Or
yeah, I'm
something.
teaching Sex Ed.
Yeah, I'm probably after a couple, like a topic or two, I'm gonna go to bed because I'm probably gonna be up in like 4 or 5
Oh,
hours.
Nightbot got him.
No, not the Nightbot. He's like, Nightbot, like, nah, dude. Nah.
Nightbot took a while to get that one.
I know. Oh, we could talk about anime. There's one that I've been watching recently on Hulu about this otaku guy who has like no life. He dies and gets reincarnated into a magical world as a young boy named Rudius.
I gotta have to tell you something. The only anime that I would watch is hentai.
Oh no. We're going down a dark hole. A dark path. But yeah, it's really good, like basically we're not going there. But no, basically he gets reincarnated as a small child. Like he gets reincarnated as a baby and then he's a small
No,
child.
he goes down there.
But yeah, I gotta watch Attack on Titan. I know that one of the main-ish characters dies, which is pretty tough, and then someone
Does
gets
he die?
pregnant.
Fuck anime god.
Oh no, someone said tell him to watch a redo of The Healer. Are you guys excited for the new season of Shield Hero that's supposed to be coming out this year? I'm excited for that. Now
Try
for
not to
me,
swear, LOL.
I'm kind of
Shut up.
interested to see if Naofumi is able to level up even more and take on the people from the other world, as well as if Raftalia and him are going to have a romance that starts to blossom, because we get to see near the end of the season that they start to kind of have a little bit of chemistry going. I mean, we've known all season that Raftalia has had feelings for Naofumi, but it's nice to kind of see him start to see her as more of a woman instead of a child. And then
Technically, wouldn't cartoons like be anime?
not necessarily. The animation style is different, and then it just depends on if it's made in Japan or not. That's the main thing that differentiates anime from cartoon.
Big facts.
And like
Stream, are we gonna be watching hentai or?
no.
Let's not and say we did.
Yeah, exactly. And then I know that High School of the Dead is really good. It's pretty ecchi though, but if you can get past
Yeah,
all of the boob shots.
good.
Oh no, he's completely gone. Toxic is gone, dude. Ooh, celebrity crushes.
A while ago.
Who would you guys say is your celebrity crush?
I would probably say
Sniper Wolf.
Ja.
Nani?
Nani.
Ichi-ni-san. Arigato.
Nyanyo.
Ah.
Nyanyo.
Minyo.
I would have
Okay,
to say
so
my top 3 celebrity crushes
Oh,
would
shit,
have to
that scared me.
be SS Sniper Wolf, Ariana Grande, or Iggy Azalea.
What? I don't really know.
I'd probably go with, fuck, what is her name? Off all the Hollywood people, like,
I can't even think of any celebrities that I have a crush on.
I keep thinking of boys for some reason.
It's all good.
Oh my god, what is her name? I can't think right
What's
now.
her name? That's her name.
She's usually in the Phase videos, like,
Yeah, that's not.
Summer Rae, one of her, Addison Rae, and, probably this girl named, fuck.
I would have to say, like, I don't know. Celebrity wise.
Yeah, you could say your boyfriend.
Sure, let's go with that.
It's husband. He's a
He's a low class celebrity.
low class.
Yeah.
Oh my god. god, hell would break loose
Summer
if
rain. I mean, I can see it.
Truth.
yeah. Did you know that she covers up with makeup because of a birthmark?
Dude, her birthmark makes her beautiful.
Yeah, birthmarks are beautiful. Wait, what just
What?
happened?
I
No one
just
knew.
heard- I don't know if it cut out perfectly, but I heard female cum.
I'm just gonna drink my water on that one. I don't know what's happening anymore.
Dude, my dog is so cute right now. She's having a little dream, and her paw looks like she's waving it.
Oh,
So adorable.
you guys didn't hear that.
Were you just choking there, Ashley?
No, I burped. You would know if I was choking.
Over here, it sounded like you were.
La 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 la. I don't know. So, this is gonna be the last topic. So, whatever you guys want to hear about, let us know before that, because I'm gonna go to bed after this
Oh,
topic.
we got 2 more topics.
Yeah, because I'm about to go to bed after this. And then maybe do a podcast tomorrow. Probably not, because Brandon will be like, you did one all night last night. You're not going to do another one. And I'll be like, well, you got to
Oh,
go
we'll
save
see
those
about that,
birds.
Brandon.
Well, damn it, Brandon. I thought you were going to go save those birds.
Oh, we need to have another podcast tomorrow because this one was great.
Can you imagine if we did this during the day? How many people would be like, whoa.
I
Well, yeah,
know, right?
we'd have to keep it PG, but I think everybody would definitely enjoy it.
Oh,
I agree.
if we do podcasts, I think we should keep it either.
It depends on the topics that we're talking about. But we also have to keep in mind that there are a lot of
Yeah.
younger people that do watch, so we'd have to keep the topic sensitized as well to an extent, just because a lot of parents might not want their kids knowing about certain things or talking about certain things.
You could do is like you put it to where like this is like intended for mature audience and that.
Yeah, that's true as well. The only bad thing is, like, when has that ever stopped anybody from watching a stream or a
No, but
video?
if you have that set, it doesn't matter.
That's true.
You know, if they're watching it and they get in trouble, that's their
Hey, what's up, Sauce?
not. You know, we can be PG-13 or
Yeah,
higher because
that's true.
to be 13 to even be on YouTube.
Yeah.
That is true. You do have a point. Yeah, I understand, Mazza. It's just that I know some people aren't allowed to, like... I don't know, that's the bad thing, is you have to kind of sensitize your content depending on the viewers that you have, and a lot of the viewers that I do have are, fairly young, but, like...
Honestly, I don't think our podcast should just be PG. I think it should just let it
We
go,
could always
like,
put warnings before we talk about a sensitive subject.
Yeah. Yeah.
But here's a really quick topic that I something that I personally struggle with YouTube and all of that. I don't know if you've noticed this, Wolfie, or if you've noticed this, Toxic, but as a streamer, if you've streamed Fortnite at least once in your life, that's basically all you're known for. Like, for me personally, all my audience is specifically more so interested in the Fortnite aspect of it all. So, like, when
Yeah.
it comes to other games, specifically,
Well,
like,
hate it.
more RPG games, JRPG games, they're not as interested, so my viewership goes down, which in turn makes me look like a poser, in my opinion, because, you know, people expect you to be pulling more views when you're at a certain subscriber count, you know what I mean? If that makes
Yeah.
sense. And I have a whole bunch of games that I do want to play, and it's like, I know that the minute that I stray away from Fortnite, people aren't going to be thrilled about that, which it is what it is. You learn who your true supporters are and your true friends and blah blah blah, you know. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, have you guys had any experiences where you've streamed Fortnite or another mainstream game like Apex Legends or Rocket League or something of that nature, free multiplayer game other than Call of Duty, or things of that nature, and that's all they want you to play now. Your audience is mainly just that game.
Yeah.
When Need for Speed first came out, I streamed it on my channel, and that's when I had 300 subs, and I had 500 views on those videos. And then when I went to Fortnite, it's just like everybody just yeeted. So now I'm starting to branch out more in my gaming and stuff, and I've just lost the views completely, and I'm like, that's okay. I'm still gonna do what I know how to do, and whoever I bring in, that's awesome.
Just to interject real quick, what are your guys' opinions on people and particularly channels that are only streaming one game? So for example, like Ninja, who mainly just stream, well now he branches out every now and again, but like specifically streamers that play one game and that's all they play. Do you think that eventually their channel is going to crash and burn because of that? Or do you think that it gives them an edge or an advantage when it comes to streaming and getting viewers and things of that nature?
Advantage, because if you think about it, like really deeply think about it, like the more you stream a certain game, the more it's gonna get on the recommended or featured page. Because I know this guy, he started from 0 subs and he's already at 1 million something in like a year.
Interesting.
Just because he streamed Fortnite. All of his videos are Fortnite.
See, the only issue that I have with that is, like, say that Epic bankrupts. Say that, you know, something goes wrong and Fortnite is completely discontinued. What does that mean for those channels that are only known for one channel?
Yeah.
I mean, especially like streamers that are at like my level, that are still just trying to gain popularity, you know, what is that going to do for them? Because I know for right now, I've been trying to really kind of push customs, trying to gain, like Mazza said, viewership. You know, it's about pulling people in, and right now the main way to pull people in is through Fortnite, and then from there, when you build an audience up, that's when people can kind of get to know you, and if they like you for your personality, they can stick around and watch other games that you may or may not play.
Yeah. Think about it, like Fortnite, multiple people have tried to sue Fortnite. And
That is true.
It hasn't gone over with, like,
That's true.
Fortnite always gets lawsuits.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my only concern though with
sure.
like being
I'm
known.
pretty sure the Fortnite creators have like the most lawyer they can, because just say with Booga, like he won $3 million in cash.
Yeah, I mean the only issue that I have with it in general with like I mean the pros and cons are very different. But one of the issues that I have con-wise is that, like I was saying, say that something happens to that game or to that platform, and then it's no longer able to be used. Say that you're at, like, you know, mid-range, you know?
Yeah. So, example, do you know who Typical Gamer is, right?
Yeah.
He only used to do GTA. And that's why I would watch him.
God, what the hell is wrong with you?
And he switched
Oh my
to
God.
a new
Yes, I'm
game.
almost done.
And
What?
but all of his streams
What?
dropped, and now he doesn't talk to any of
We are
his chat.
not doing that.
He doesn't, you know, he doesn't
not
read
clapping
his
cheeks.
super chats or anything.
Oh.
But he clapped your cheeks.
At one
That
point.
was somewhat PG. That happened.
It's 3 a.m. almost, Brandon. There's no PG. You're not PG.
I
You know, little kids. in
I
there,
think
man.
Brandon is getting a little whiskey.
Don't kill your 12-year-olds like that.
I don't. How am I killing 12-year-olds?
You messed up. Man.
Okay, so okay. You know what, Brandon? Come here. Come here. I want to talk to you.
Smack the balls.
I just want to talk to you for a minute.
Uh,
Alright, so I'm gonna go to bed now because I'm like dead tired. Is Lucas still sleeping?
No, he just woke up.
Yeah,
He's
bullshit.
on the couch sitting, so I gotta go back in there.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I'll go with you. You're wasting all your time.
I'm gonna
wake up
bite
soon
you.
if you don't hurry up.
I know. Alright, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the podcast on that note. Let me know real quick before I end. Do you guys like these podcasts? Do you guys want to see more? Do you guys want to...
It's dumb. It's a waste of time. Unproductive.
I feel like you should make like a
Shoo.
community post, like if you'd like to see more of that. No, because not every.
Boss. Boss is like, I'm 12. Well, I'm not gonna kill you, so don't get your hopes up.
Yeah, do you guys want Nerdy to, or me and Nerdy to make a community post about the podcast and what you guys would want us to talk about? We could probably put a couple of topics down.
Dang, aggro.
Yeah, and like
on
where,
community post.
like we could start the podcast like us three.
And then we could even
Or,
do like where
like-
we vote for who is gonna be in the podcast. The next couple podcasts or whatever, you can vote who you guys.
I think me, Birdie, and Wolf are the main people that are in it, and then we can like have a vote, or what we could do is we could get a token system. They have to get so many tokens to be able to join us for like an hour or a stream or something.
Yeah,
you
for
know?
real, it has been a bit aggro. How have you been?
Or we could do membership.
Oh, that'd be
and,
cool. What?
Supporter.
Why are you on my business?
No,
Don't do that.
no, I think we should go off of coins. So if they donate, we could give out those coins, but they have to earn up to at least like 30,000 coins, which wouldn't take that long. If you're really active in that.
What, Brandon? What do
No,
you
because-
want? Yes. Why are you?
4 or 5 hours, dude. You're obsessed.
I am. I like talking. But alright, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Let me know if you guys would like to see more of this, or you can comment on Wolf's channel, or just whatever. Just let us know if you'd like to see more of these. And I
Yeah.
will talk to you guys later. I hope you guys have an amazing day, night, or evening wherever you guys are in the world.